What is up, Raven Nation? We are back again on our Sonic Heroes playthrough. Last time we played, we were on the Team Chaotic story, and we did beat that with not too difficult, but some very frustrating mechanics based on the Team Rose-like gameplay, where like some of the characters feel inferior to like the ones in Team Dark and Sonic, but also the objective-based missions where you've had to search for things, or some of the objectives were just not fun, made the gameplay suffer in the Team Chaotic stage. But overall, I have enjoyed all of my experiences so far, even if some things were frustrating, like the controls, some of the bosses, some of the level design. But we're going to be concluding this playthrough with Team Dark, and then we are going to finally beat the game through the final story. What we do need to do in this playthrough is get the last Chaos Emerald in Final Fortress, which, if we fail on Team Dark, we could just do it on Team Rose to make it faster. But for now, we're going to start off strictly with Team Dark.
I'm counting on you guys.
This is by far going to be the hardest story that we are going to come across. The stages are longer, the challenges are harder, so we're going to have quite a bit of fun here.
I found Eggman's secret treasure.
Shadow is fucking awesome, dude.
Hey, hold up! Now I get it. Now I know what this is all about. You're mad at Eggman for sealing you in this room. And you can't remember anything, can you? Then it's settled. Now you two make up so we can start looking for Eggman together. Oh yeah, baby. This makes us a team.
Assuming that this is the Shadow after Sonic Adventure 2, why doesn't Rouge, like, tell him, like, who he is and, like, what he's done in Adventure 2?
You two ready?
Warning.
I feel like that would be really easy, but she never does. Instead, Shadow needs Eggman to tell him. I mean, it's kind of a dick move, Rouge. I mean, you could have just told him. But
I'll take it from here.
for some odd reason, they never want to tell Shadow anything.
I'll take it from here.
Like, Sonic recognizes Shadow from, like, their boss cutscene, but they kind of just don't really explain the relationship between Sonic and Shadow, or, like, them explaining who Shadow even is, when they really could, because he had an entire game behind him, like, you know, Adventure 2, so it makes no sense to me.
Come on. Annihilation. Annihilation.
This is a problem that they have with the with Shadow's like own game. Like, they created a game for Shadow particularly to find out like this question of who he is. But like, again,
Let's go.
how do they not explain this to him?
This is the ultimate power. Natural.
Like, it feels like something that could be easily explained, but it never really is until like the end of Shadow's game.
Level up.
Target direction depends
Which, by the way, I've never played that game, but I've seen all the cutscenes for it, and I know the lore behind it. Maybe one day I'll do a playthrough of like a dolphin emulation of Shadow.
This is a job for Rouge.
But yeah, I've seen all the cutscenes. I've seen all the playthroughs. Kobranami was the fucking GOAT back when I was like a kid and like looking through all that Sonic and stuff. It was like games I couldn't play because I didn't have a GameCube, like Sonic Heroes. Oh shit, I accidentally canceled all that momentum with Rouge. I thought I was gonna die. But yeah, I couldn't even play Sonic Heroes when I was young because fucking I didn't have a GameCube. I had a PlayStation 3. I did have a PlayStation 2, but like that was very short-lived. It was mostly my dad's, and I barely really got to play it. So most of my memories came from playing like the PS3, playing Sonic games on the PS3, which was like Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Generations, which I guess I'm pretty glad that I was exposed to those games before something like Heroes. Because like Sonic Generations is fantastic, Unleashed is great. I didn't like the Werehog sections. I don't think anybody really does. But I like Sonic Unleashed a lot. And I think there was a third game that I mentioned. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. I love Sonic Adventure 2. Can't really say which one's my favorite. It's probably gonna be Generations. I don't know. I think they're all really great games. Like Sonic Adventure 2 had the whole like introduction to Shadow. It had really good controls. I thought the platforming was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't always perfect, but I don't know. I just always liked playing as Sonic, even if the treasure hunting and the mech stages weren't really great. The treasure hunting stages weren't even that bad until like you got to like the space levels. Those fucking sucked ass. All the mech stages I just really didn't like. It's not that I dislike the shooting in it, it's when they try to make it like a platforming section. Because when you're forced to platform on the mech stages, it's very finicky because of your hitbox. So sometimes your mech will hit the platform and then fucking you'll just like you'll get dragged down by gravity. And then, like, you just can't do anything about it because you can't jump, you can't fly upward or anything. You're just, like, sucked in with, and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I mean, Sonic Adventure 2, I thought, is one of the better, I think is one of the better games.
Perfect as always.
Sonic Generations, I think, is just a masterpiece all the way through. Except for Time Eater. Fuck Time Eater, dude. That boss was so lame. For a Supersonic boss. And Planet Wisp. Actually, you know what? Fuck Planet Wisp. I hated those stages on both acts. As classic and modern Sonic. I hated Planet Wisp.
Ancient civilization established on the sea.
The first section in Act 2 of Planet Wisp was great, But then you got to like the later sections where you had to do that stupid ass rocket one, and I just despise doing the rocket mechanic. Classic Sonic, it was bad all the way through. Fuck. I didn't expect that.
Useless heaps of metal.
I should probably say something else about Sonic Unleashed while I'm at it. Speed sections I thought were amazing. It clearly takes a lot of skill to like get S rank in that game specifically. Maybe I could do I want to do a playthrough of that someday and like try to get S ranks all the stages. There was of course like the werewolf stages and Eggman Land. The final boss I didn't even like that much either. But I feel like other than that, I feel like it had a lot of cool mechanics and stuff that like I thought the music was amazing. I thought the combat was decent with the werewolf, even though like platforming with him sucks. I don't know, I feel like people just don't like being slow in a Sonic game. That's where most of the complaints about the Werehog stuff come from. Which I totally get, but I don't mind like the hack and slash aspects if it's like done well and like in a fast-paced way. But they wanted to make they wanted to make it like play like God of War, and we don't want God of War. We want Sonic. Yeah, we can do the team blast here. I know I can dispatch these enemies way quicker with Omega, but I just like playing a Shadow. And since I can one-shot them anyway with the Omega attack, why not? With the Werehog stages specifically, you don't even really unlock the combo mechanics until like you progress through the level system, which kind of sucks because like all the fun of the Werehog stages comes from the combos. And so when you're at the beginning of the game, all you're doing as the Werehog is just spamming square, which just isn't fun. It's very monotonous gameplay, which just makes people hate the Werehog stages early on. Oh, you can't go up there. I thought you could, but that was like Team Charmy and I think Rouge, or no, it was actually Team Sonic. I'm completely remembering that wrong.
This is the ultimate battle.
Consumer model. Annihilate. Annihilation.
What's this? I'll take it from here.
Alright. This is the final time we have to deal with this fucking boulder stage. I wish Shadow would go faster when I try to Rocket Excel.
Now there's two Robs.
Things just got a little more interesting.
Oh yeah, I was still talking about Sonic Unleashed. But beyond the Werehog stages, I didn't like Eggman Land. I know it's like the hardest Sonic level ever, which wouldn't be a problem in and of itself, but like, the stage is just too fucking long.
Piece of cake.
How the fuck was that a B rank? But yeah, the stage was just too fucking long, and you had to switch from the daytime to the nighttime so frequently, and every time you did it, it was like I think it was like a loading screen. Unless they changed that for Eggman Land, I'm pretty sure you didn't have to load as long for Eggman Land. But yeah, it was still fucking annoying. Canonically, you basically spent like 5 days, maybe even more in Eggman Land. It makes no sense for you to have to switch from day to night in the same stage. Yeah, we all know how this fucking boss battle goes. It's pretty simple if I don't get gunned down in the streets of Brazil. In the streets of Seaside Hill.
Annihilate.
You think Sonic characters, like, talk about their fucking zones, like, kind of like gangsters do? What hood are you from? Oh, I'm from Seaside Hill. Oh, that's pussy shit. I'm from fucking Chemical Plant. I think that would be a pretty funny concept. You ain't raised in the asylum I lived in, bitch. You lived in Grand Metropolis. No! Rocket Excel! I think I'm gonna... Oh, I think I'm gonna B rank. Fuck. Team Blast. I probably got a B rank. I was hoping to beat it in the minute, but it didn't work. He moved away before I could fucking kill him in time. He didn't do that the other times I fought him, though. Which is very strange. This boss is pretty inconsistent.
Don't underestimate me, Doctor.
Shut up, Shadow. Huh, don't underestimate me, bitch. Grand Metropolis, we know how it goes. It's basically like they want you to only play as the speed character, which, fair enough.
So, that
If I had to fucking play this game, I would only want to play as the speed
Whatever
character.
it takes, he's mine. Any objections?
Negative.
Is
I
this
thought
the energy plant?
Omega wanted to kill Doctor again.
Eggman must have plans to control the energy.
What I don't understand is,
Energy reaction detected.
or actually, I think I understand why, but also like, when the way Rouge talks, it sounds like she has a vendetta against Eggman. But I'm pretty sure the reason she's hunting him down is because she's like a gun agent, and that's kind of the only reason. I don't see why Rouge would personally dislike Eggman in any way.
Those machines are sucking the energy off the road.
Terminate all Eggman robots, regardless of their purpose.
I'm sure there's like some fucking lore implication later, but I'm pretty sure Rouge is still a gun agent at this point. But like the way she talks makes it sound like she has a vendetta against Eggman, which I don't really see why she would, given that number one, she actively helped Eggman pursue his goal in Adventure 2. And number two, like, Eggman didn't really do anything to her, like, during or after those events. Why are you not jumping, like, high enough? Maybe if I get more of a head start.
I'll take it from here.
Why does my momentum stop? Luckily I could do this. I could outsmart the game.
Just watch this.
I really don't know why Shadow just wouldn't jump high enough, because like I'm using the momentum from the ramp and it's like not working for some reason.
This is the ultimate power. Naturally. Come on.
This is so fucking awesome and smooth. I love Grand Metropolis. Such a fun stage.
Come on.
I mean that like unironically. I know I'm like using a dry tone, but it's also 1 in the morning, as you can see from my clock.
I'll take it from here. Come on.
I meant to record this video like sooner,
I'll take it from here.
because like it's been like 2, maybe 3 days since I posted that Chaotix one, which no one really saw anyway.
Worthless consumer model. Annihilate charge. Fire. Annihilate charge. Fire.
No one really saw the Chaotix video anyway, which is like whatever. I don't really have a problem with that. What was I even gonna say? Yeah, I meant to record this video earlier, but like, I've basically been fucking doing schoolwork and like playing games with like my friends that aren't Sonic Heroes, which big mistake as someone who's trying to be a content creator, I guess. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with like not wanting to fucking post daily, I suppose. But I was hoping to like end this playthrough sooner and maybe like do more stuff for the channel. But you know, life goes on, and ultimately, this playthrough is gonna come out anyway. This whole recording and all that. I'm surprised I haven't gotten level 3 on Shadow yet. Maybe we should have been killing more as like the other characters.
When grinding, press the B button to accelerate and use the control stick to balance.
I'll take it from here. Come on. Come on.
One thing I do have against this game is how inconsistent like it is with the with that 3-lane spread thing. Because when you see that, they want you to switch as Omega and then go through the hoops with all 3 characters so that you get the most amount of points. But then when I switch to Omega, the characters don't spread out, and so therefore you aren't even able to do that. Like, it would be the same value had I just stayed on Shadow. But the game expects you to like swap to Omega to maximize the amount of points you get, which is kind of dumb. Like, why even have it like that if you're gonna make it incredibly inconsistent? Because sometimes it does work, but then 80% of the time it doesn't. But it's worth trying anyway. If it was more consistent, people would feel the need to like actually swap characters in the middle of your speed segment so that they could maximize the points, because they know like that's what would happen. But since it usually doesn't work, then they're not gonna bother. How is that a flight section? I love the teamwork mechanics in this game, but like, maybe they could have made it better. I don't know how they could. I'm not a game designer. But like, you have it to the point where like people would rather do challenges where, oh, I did this stage but as Sonic only. I did this stage but as Shadow only. I did this stage as Amy only. I did this stage as fucking Espio only. And you notice how like most of those challenges are like, oh, people are doing it only with the speed characters usually. Well, it's almost like the speed character is just objectively more fun than the flight and the power character, which I don't necessarily blame the game for, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like if there was more of an incentive to switch, I wouldn't be staying as Shadow in a section where it was supposed to be Rouge, because fucking that whole thing where I homing attack those guys and then jump through those hoops, that was meant to be a Rouge section, as clearly labeled, but I could still do it as Shadow. Which kind of like, I mean, you can kind of make a point where that's good, but I mean, like, if you're trying to make a game that's like heavily centered around the fucking teamwork mechanics, you could do more with incentivizing it, I guess I'm trying to say. Okay, Shadow, you can stop being stun locked. Thank you.
Rouge, you take care of the flying enemies. Attack them with thunder.
And I suppose you could make an argument that Grand Metropolis is basically meant to like introduce you to the power pole, but that's kind of all it does. That's the only speed mechanic it introduces. As much as I love Grand Metropolis, it's kind of like what I'm talking about. Like, you made an entire stage that's like, that makes the other characters irrelevant. And you just point out how fucking fun it is to just play the speed characters compared to the other ones.
Annihilate danger.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
Pew!
There's someone there.
I'll take it from here. Just watch this.
The later stages do make it better in terms of teamwork, but they do it in the most frustrating ways. Like how Omega's the only person who can take care of the robot, and Rouge is also the only person who can stun the robot, so it's mostly just me hating the fact that the giant robot exists, but in order to kill him, you have to stun him as Rouge, and then switch to Omega and either spam the melee or just spam him with the fireball. But either way, any way you do it, any way you stun him or not, you can only kill him by spamming him out with Omega, which is just very unengaging gameplay, because you have to stop your tracks entirely and just fucking deal with him, when you could be having fun doing the platforming that Sonic is known for. But instead, you're stuck with one specific enemy. Even the power roll is the only one who could kill like the armored enemies. If it was just large waves of the armored enemies, I wouldn't even have a problem with that, because it makes the power roll important without being completely fucking annoying. But the giant robot is a robot that can only be taken out by Omega in this instance, but it stops your pacing entirely because you have to spam it out and it has a shit ton of health. So you're spending more time fighting the robot than actually playing the level.
This is the ultimate.
Annihilation.
You might say it's not that bad, but like personally, I just hate the way it kills that kind of pacing. That's probably going to be more clearly demonstrated when we actually get to like Final Fortress in particular comes to mind, but nonetheless, it's going to be a pretty relevant point when we actually come across the robot, the giant robot for the first time. Even though the fucking the giant robot's annoying, it's not as annoying as the same robot but with a fucking helmet on. Because you have to wait even longer for you to even kill it. Because you have to make sure the helmet falls off first by stunning him with Rouge again. But you have to actually wait for an attack before you can actually interact with the game. You can actually interact with the robot. And you have to actually interact with the helmet robot in a specific way in that fucking weak point, so that it basically incentivizes that you have to kill him in the lamest way possible, where it's just spamming the jump and the slam with the fireball.
This is the ultimate power.
I'm saying this while I'm at like the early stages where the giant robot isn't even relevant, but the more I play this game, the more I think about it.
This is the ultimate power. I'll take it from here. This be an energy storage tank?
Look, it's rising up from below.
I don't know, the more I think about the fucking, those robots from like Frog Forest, Mystic Mansion, and fucking Final Fortress, the more I just get like upset about it, because it's like when Markiplier rages about Chapter 5. It's just like him being frustrated about the gameplay. I kind of feel like Markiplier when I talk about it. Like, remember when he fucking said he didn't like Chapter 5 and like how he got on that rant? That's kind of what I feel like when I'm fucking talking about those stupid ass robots. What the fuck? I gotta say, though, speaking of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, I mean, I haven't played it yet. I still have to play 4. Like, I've been playing it through, like, a friend's system. Which, by the way, my friend and, like, one of my, like, 2 of my best friends, really. My very best friend, and once the friend I'm, like, playing the system on, they were hyping the fuck out of Poppy Playtime, to me. I played the first chapter. I thought it was fine. The only thing that was cool was like the chase sequence, and but the puzzle was pretty easy. The puzzles were pretty easy, and I just didn't feel interested after playing it. But they were genuinely like, "Oh, you have to play Poppy Playtime. You have to. It's better than Five Nights at Freddy's." Number 1, no. No. Number 2, it's just like, I mean, if Chapter 1 just isn't good, then how do you expect people to continue playing the game throughout the next chapters? Especially in the fact that they would have to spend money playing those chapters. Luckily, I mean, I personally didn't have to spend money on Chapter 2 or 3 when I played them. Because, again, I played it through another friend's PlayStation. But, I mean, like, if the first chapter just isn't interesting, then how would you expect someone else to spend money on the next chapters? You know what I mean? Like, just because Chapter 1 is a preview or, like, an introduction, that doesn't mean the introduction itself is good.
Those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies
So yeah, that was a little annoying, but since I didn't have to spend money on the game, I figured, you know what, fuck it. If it really does get better, then I might as well try it. I'm not gonna just keep being stubborn if I actually have access to the game without having to spend money on it. So I played through chapter 2. It was alright. Again, I thought the puzzles and the new gameplay mechanics were better. But I didn't like the chase as much because of the way it's kind of like trial and error. Like, how was I supposed to know I was supposed to hide there? How was I supposed to know there was something like right above me when I'm like actively running away from my opponent? But I mean, other than that, I liked chapter 2. Chapter 3, I liked way better. I thought chapter 3 was a huge improvement from both chapters. My main problem with that was, it was that like one it was like that one puzzle where it was like where you had to get like a battery to activate like a gate. That shit was like a complete maze, and I just had I had no clue where to go. And I just ended up kept walking around in circles trying to figure out where the fuck I was. So yeah, there was some frustration during that. Some of the mechanics and puzzles were very frustrating because it was hard to figure out where I was supposed to go. And again, I didn't really like the chases as much. But overall, I thought chapter 3 was like way better. I liked the Catnap boss fight. I thought Catnap was the coolest villain out of like the Poppy Playtime villains. And I think there's more I'd say. It's hard to come up with my feelings on that as I'm playing this game. But yeah, I like the final fight. I liked how much scarier it was. Like, Catnap himself was like way scarier than the first two villains. And there was this one like hallucination section that was really good. Yeah, it was the hallucination section where like you were like, I think, dreaming of Catnap like chasing you. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. If I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I thought that was really well done. I thought that was like way scarier than anything the series has come up with thus far. And
this is the ultimate power.
what I feel like it's in the tip of my tongue. I felt like I was trying to say something else. I like the lore, like, implications, or I guess I like the story that's actually told in the game better. And I thought the Hour of Joy stuff was awesome. I haven't played Chapter 4 yet, but from what I've seen, it kind of looks lamer in comparison, and from what I've heard, it's more of a lore dump, but more so the same mechanics. And I also heard the game is really buggy, but I'm not gonna trash talk it until I played it. And Chapter 5 looks really, really disappointing when compared to Chapter 3. So, I don't know how much I'm looking forward to playing that for the first time.
Naturally. Good.
Okay. Would you stop that, Shadow, please? Could you please go down?
Good.
Go down on Rouge in front of me, please. I would like to see that animated. In Source Filmmaker. Maybe Blender. Blender would probably be better. I've seen some animations in Blender. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I've seen some cool animations in Blender. Not of Sonic the Hedgehog, mind you, but other things that I won't detail.
Perfect as always.
I think Blender is low-key a better animation source than Source Filmmaker. It's definitely easier to fucking run and learn. Source Filmmaker I couldn't even run at all. But Blender I could easily launch and all that, but it's really hard to fucking learn Blender. My god. The most I animated with Blender is like a Stickman fight that's like pretty shitty. Like it's not really high quality, but like there's principles in animation there, and I think the motion is smooth, so I thought it was pretty cool for my first animation. It's on my Instagram. I don't think I'll ever post it on YouTube. But yeah, that's like my primary experience in like actual like animation. But I'm planning to learn more about it and like doing more stuff. I actually do have the animator's survival kit, so I'm looking forward to like applying that knowledge to my animations in Blender. And of course there's like tutorials out there that I could probably find, but I've been procrastinating on my animation studies and like practices because fucking I have school, I hang out with other friends, I still live with my family and all that. I'm going through like community college and all that to finish my associates.
I know, but we can't work without having our
But yeah, hopefully I will be able to like take up animation as an actual hobby. You know what I could do? I could probably make an animated like faceless YouTube channel. Maybe make like an OC and fucking just like animate myself talking about like stories I have. I have some pretty crazy fucking stories in my life. And I feel like that'd be interesting to like experiment with, just talking about life stories. Obviously, they're gonna be more like dramatic than they probably were in real life. But I feel like that's like the charm of that. You can play with like emotions better, even when the stories are pretty relatable. Like I still remember the Odd Ones Out fucking like his job at Subway, like his animation for that. And I remember liking it as a kid. I thought it was really funny as a kid, but I relate more to it as someone who's worked in like not exactly a retail position, but as like a service worker essentially. I worked for like a rec center, which was and it's in like Florida, so you know it's like inhabited by like old people, and you know how fucking old people are. So yeah, maybe some of my experiences there could be an interesting story. Maybe my experiences at like my first year of college would be an interesting story. And among other things that I probably shouldn't even share, but
Kill.
maybe I'll like sugarcoat. I don't know. I don't know, because like I feel like some aspects of life just shouldn't be shared, especially if like it involves like people you know, and you don't want anyone like kind of opening that wound for the person involved. So maybe I won't do some of the more gruesome ones. But I've always been comfortable sharing it. It's just that I think trying to share stuff like that on the internet is like a different ball game when you're recounting your experiences with other people.
Come on.
Annihilate.
Like, you'll never want to worry about like someone getting doxxed because of like your actions. I would hate if someone else was hurt because of something I did, you know, a video I made or something I shared online. I feel like that would be like, I don't think I could like sleep with that like information that, hey, you did this to someone else. You're the reason like someone else has like information that shouldn't that they didn't want to share out in the public knowledge. I feel like that's I'd feel so shitty for that, to be honest. Like again, I never really have a problem showing my face or people knowing my name, but I don't want anything like that ever happening to people I know, you know? Especially if they don't want that.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
I thought there was an enemy that spawned there, but I guess not.
Here they come.
Attack them!
Alien robot must be eliminated. Annihilate. Kill.
I think it's all a matter of like being careful with what
Omega?
you share and what like
Worthless consumer.
definitely not disclose any, definitely not share any names. But I feel like even the tiniest bits of information can force people to make connections, or not force people to make connections, but people who want to make the connections could look it up and figure it out eventually.
Good. Good.
I thought there was a number there, but I guess not. They always put the number up on those ramps. Oh yeah, bingo!
Change formations to sideways from here.
That was pretty cool what I did on Shadow there. that was a pretty awesome display of speed mechanics. It's part of why the speed stuff is like way funner. Funner? I don't know what other word for it, really.
Affirmative.
I was thinking about this section where the enemies spawn there. That's what I was thinking of.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all.
Level up!
Annihilate. Fire.
Level up!
I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here. This is the ultimate power.
But yeah, I just lost my train of thought and like I just kind of zoned out because I kind of forgot like, oh, I'm recording a video. I should make this entertaining. But yeah, animated channels, I mean, maybe someday I'd like to do a draw of my life. But I mean, I still have so much more to live. So maybe some stories, just for like memory's sake and like just for something to like get people talking about their experiences. Maybe that'd be cool. Because like, you know, a lot of the stuff that we've faced in life, it really takes a toll on who you are as a person, whether that's good or bad. And a lot of the people around you too. Like it's kind of that like nature versus nurture argument. Not to get like philosophical, but I do think it's pretty equal. Like nature is obviously a big part of it. Like, you know, people naturally adapt to environments. But I mean, also, there's a way people interact with you that kind of changes who you are. Like, you raise one kid in a very abusive household and one kid in, like, a rich, like, incredibly, like, gentle lifestyle. You're gonna have two different, like, children. Even if it's like, or I guess it is a different environment too. That's actually an interesting point, because fucking an abusive household and like a rich, like, gentle is like also kind of like a nature kind of thing. I'm like thinking about it more as I'm also just playing this game, and I'm thinking about like nature versus nurture in this playthrough. I don't know what's gotten into me. Oh boy, someone should like check for something. I mean, I've already been checked. It's like it's autism. It's just straight up autism. I know how people depict it, but like, it's probably not what you think. I think it's more light in my case, but I mean, when people think of it, they think of the fucking like, ooh, dino nuggies, motherfucker. God damn it. Fuck, I have to do this stage all over again. Fuck this bingo thing. God, I hate the controls for this fucking casino stuff. I'm trying to go, like, right, and then it makes me fall into this fucking abyss. I hate the controls for that fucking... I hate the controls for Bingo Highway. It's the gayest shit ever. As I was saying, autism definitely isn't what you think it is. It's not some fucking... It's not this, like, dino nugget hyperfixation that a lot of weirdos like to portray it as. A lot of people who say like they have a touch of autism, they're just trying to sound different. Those people would just bully autistic people in real life. So I don't know why they even pretend. It's like when people basically say, remember when people like faked Tourette's for a TikTok trend? I hate that shit. I know that's like, I know it's pretty old and like it's like universally hated, but like the fact that people are even capable of even like thinking of stuff like that is so disgusting to me.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to move
Like,
on.
it's like that episode in South Park where it's just like he like pretends to have fucking he pretends to have what was it?
Got it.
Fuck, I'm blanking out. It's like where you're like, it's where you have ticks. It's where you have ticks and like, you know, some people curse, some people do like other things. But Eric Cartman fucking does this like thing where he's like, he's calling Kyle a Jew, but he pretends it's all a tick. Oh, he pretends to have Tourette's. That's what I fucking meant. He pretends to have Tourette's, and then he ends up fucking like, it ends up like, he ends up getting Tourette's, I'm pretty sure.
I'll take it from here.
And like, it's all based on the fucking habit he's formed.
Okay. Level up.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the South Park episode was making fun of people who fake Tourette's, or if it was just like, a bit that Eric Cartman would do, but that's just kind of the vibe I get from people who've done that. It's just like, you're just a fucking villain. You just want to fucking, you want to pretend you have a disorder for attention. Or when people like pretend they have depression, pretend they have ADHD, and then they just kind of like out themselves unintentionally. It's just like, why do you even fucking bother? What's even the point? All it is just like attention seeking. It's so dumb. I just hate it. Like when people pretend that like autism is some fucking like aesthetic rather than like an actual like disorder. Why won't Rouge come back? I don't understand. Where's Rouge? Why won't she like return? Okay, whatever. But again, back to autism. I'm tired of people treating it like a fucking... Oh my god, I thought I died. I was gonna be very mad. I'm already mad enough, like, just thinking about the way people, like, kind of treat that. But yeah, people treat it like it's some, like, childish aesthetic. And it kind of pisses me off sometimes. Like, every once in a while I'll come across these posts, but it doesn't really bother me. But then, like, people will, like, but then eventually it comes, like, all across my feed. And then a bunch of girls on Tinder say, like, oh, touch of the tism. Or, like, girls on Instagram saying, oh, I have a touch of the tism. How many of you people have autism? Like, I severely doubt that you have any, like, you have anything in your life. You've never had to face, like, actual hardship in your life. You've never had to receive counseling for your behaviors that come from that. You never had to deal with, like, the stigmas of all that. So it's really, it really amuses me when people fucking, like, pretend like that. Because, like, how are you gonna LARP fucking, like, an actual mental disorder? Like, that itself has to be, like, some sort of, like, sociopathic shit. Like, that's, like, incredibly wrong, and yet, there's so many people that just do that. Like, no, you don't have the touch of the tism. You're, like, you're pretending to be nerdy and saying that you have autism. Just to, like, get attention. It's a lot of girls that do that, I notice. And I guarantee you it's just for attention. If it was a guy doing it, I would hate it too, but I've noticed it a lot with like girls. I think that who are trying to just get attention. It's like those people who like cosplay as goths, but they don't know what goth like subculture is. So they just put on like makeup and like black clothes and call it a day. But they have like no piercings, none of that at all.
Let's get moving.
They don't know any rock bands besides like Nirvana. And they don't even know Nirvana, they just know like they only know Smells Like Teen Spirit. Or maybe once in a while they'll like Linkin Park. But they'll only know about like Numb or In the End. And maybe on the special occasion they'll mention either Crawling or Bring Me to Life from Evanescence. I love all those bands that I've just mentioned, but you can tell who's never listened to a song beyond those like popular ones. I know they're good, but I mean, like, come on. Do you really like the band that much, or are you just like pretending once again for attention? I mean, some of the things people say are true about autism, like the hyperfixation stuff. That's more of an ADHD thing, but... Or I think that's more of an ADHD thing. But I mean, it's true in autism too. Like, I've had a pretty big hyperfixation on Sonic when I was first introduced to it. I, of course, played it since, like, I was playing it on the PS3. I also liked the, I also liked when the, Sonic shows were on Netflix. It was, like, Sonic X. It was that 19-something show, and then there was, like... There was, like, 4 shows, actually. I kind of forgot about that. Because you had that, like, old cartoonish where it had the Sonic Says section, and that's where Sonic says, "That's no good." And then there was that one cartoon that had Sally Acorn. There was Sonic Underground, which had, like, Sonic's, like, brother and sister. That was kind of lame, but the theme song went hard. Triplets born, a throw in the weights.
It's all over if you fall.
And then there was Sonic X, which, was like... It was like Sonic going into this human world, but it also accounted the events of, like, Adventure 1 and 2. More specifically, 2. And then they had, like, some, like... They had, like, a season after that that was just, like, Cosmo. And, like, Tails, I think. And that's kind of where, like, the story was after the fact. I can't believe I didn't remember. Now that I think about it, Sonic had quite a bit of shows. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I enjoyed them except for fucking Underground. I didn't like Underground. I didn't like the siblings. I forgot their names, to be honest. It was the pink one and the fucking green one.
Just watch this.
I completely forgot their names.
Here they come.
There's probably gonna be like some Sonic Underground defender, but like, can you really name the Sonic siblings that aren't even canon? Like, can you genuinely like say anything good about the show other than the fucking theme song? Because I genuinely cannot tell you anything about fucking Sonic Underground.
It looks like those robots are
I'm having the smoothest conversation with myself. We went from the, like, nature versus nurture stuff to talking about autism, and then talking about like Sonic shows, you know. But yeah, like, I don't even know where to go from there. Fucking, I'm like realizing where the conversation's been going with myself, nonetheless. But yeah, I do have my hyperfixations with Sonic, most specifically.
Annihilate. Annihilation.
So yeah, anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's used to be a big one for me. Because it was when I saw Markiplier play it, and I was like, fucking... I was scared of, like, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, dude. When that shit came out, that was like... Bro, because, like, think about it this way. It was, like... It was monsters, like, in your closet. You were watching a YouTube video in the dark of these monstrous things that want to fucking kill you. And you have to keep the doors closed. And they can only be, like, revealed when, like, you shine a light at them. So that made, like, traveling in the dark as a child, like, scarier. Because, you know, fucking Nightmare Freddy could be, like, right in the pantry about to molest you. Why the fuck did I clip through this board? That's really dumb. Whatever. As long as we can get through this bingo section, I'm happy. Fuck this stage. Okay. I probably shouldn't have slammed on my desk, but I'm mad. We're gonna be a little more quiet because there are people living in my house, but I doubt they heard me. But I'm just gonna like be more quiet for the sake of it because Sonic Heroes is making me mad. This is kind of what I meant when I said like the dark stages would be harder. Even through Bingo Highway, I am struggling more than I thought I would. Because Bingo Highway sucks. The controls are dumb. The pinball, for some reason, made me fall off that when it shouldn't have. And I think the controls for that pinball section are just overall super dumb. This enemy should be getting killed by the homing attack. I don't know why the electricity is hitting me when it's not. I'm like above the enemy. But yeah, let's try not to clip through the bingo board this time, hopefully. Okay, we managed to not clip through the bingo board. Huge step up for this game. But these bumpers are really making me mad. I'm not even gonna bother resetting for the A rank. I just don't care. I'll do it later. If I have the patience for this stage. Okay. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe I have to do this again, but it's better than having to stop at the checkpoint. It's better than stopping at the checkpoint. I think the controls are downright just unreasonable. And even more so, I don't like that you're able to even fall off the map at all. Because it's already hard enough to fucking get to the location you want to. But then you have all these unnecessary pitfalls that suck dick to play around. And I lose 50 rings because of one Eggman thing. One Eggman face. It's awesome. Now I'm one shot to anything. I don't think there's anything that can even hit you during the pinball stuff, but I think it's still dumb. Because your rings dictate how much more extra score you get, and the fact that you can just lose 50 at once is really dumb. It's all because you got lucky with the Heroes emblem, but you got very unlucky with the Eggman phase, so you automatically lose 50. It's not a problem when you have the Eggman phase with the other emblems, but for some reason with the Heroes emblem, you're automatically like losing 50, which I think is dumb. And I think something as RNG as this shouldn't be a Sonic stage, let alone a Hero stage, where everything's about cooperation.
I couldn't even beat Gamma or Beta.
Probably not at ping pong, or probably not at fucking pinball. If Gamma or Beta had to fucking play like this, I guarantee they couldn't beat you either, because they would be more frustrated than me at the controls.
Doctor!
Tell me, Doctor. What was I doing? Asleep on that
This is
bench?
kind of why I dreaded playing this playthrough, because of stuff like this. It happens specifically on certain things like Bingo Highway, where all my problems with it on Team Sonic are magnified by like either twice or 5 times as much.
Wait, Doctor.
It's useless, Shadow. We
Why
have
are
to
you
fight him.
circling me?
Target detected inside perimeter. Prepare to
Could my teammates help me, please? Omega, Rouge. Am I the only one who's gonna attack these enemies? No, you're just gonna read all my fucking level ups.
Just as planned. Level up!
eradicate.
I'll get some cut! Level up!
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
This is the ultimate.
Okay.
Annihilate.
Just as planned.
Chaos control.
I think I'm about to kill nobody with it. Oh my fucking god, I wasted my team blast. I wasted my team blast. I cannot believe I wasted my team blast. They didn't even spawn, I wasted my team blast.
Of junk.
Annoying little
I cannot believe I wasted my team blast for that.
Chaos control.
Unironically,
from here!
Team Dark has like the most useless team blast.
Got it!
It's alright in regular stages because of the time freeze, but when you have to use it in this specific boss,
I'll take it from here.
fucking, it doesn't matter. Because once you freeze time in these boss battles, the next wave of enemies can't spawn. So you have to undo the freeze anyway. At least with Team Sonic, you can use the light speed dash on Sonic to take care of the next wave of enemies. At least with Team Chaotix, you get bonus rings for defeating more enemies, so you can just build Team Blast like way faster. At least with Team Rose, you get invincibility and those like. And the upgrades to your team level that matter more than the time freeze, especially at early game when you're trying to level up every character as fast as possible.
Just as planned.
I'll take it from here.
I don't know. I just wish Team Dark's Team Blast was a little more useful, especially since the levels are supposed to be harder.
This is the ultimate power.
But no, you couldn't give them extra buffs or something.
Stop this senseless fight.
Because the thing about time freezing is that it's either gates or entire waves of enemies that don't spawn or open. So therefore you're just stuck there, making the time freeze just useless anyway.
I'll take it from here!
Don't get too excited, boys. Those were the easy ones.
You know, it was very weird for you to say that to Rouge, but it's even more weird of you to say that to Team Rose. Could they really not have just, like, come up with a different line.
Worthless pieces of junk.
They've already made the stages entirely different depending on the team you're playing. I'm sure you can change a voice line. No? Okay. What would I know?
Eggman energy detected. Ground base up ahead.
I wonder what the doctor really meant.
We must capture him first. Let's go.
I can only imagine how rail grinding for 2 minutes is going to be handled on Team Dark. I completely forgot what Team Dark did with this one.
To jump from rail to rail, use the control stick, then press the A button.
Thank you for teaching me the control of Rouge. Now I can rail grind more efficiently.
Just watch this. Now's the time.
Yeah, it's more like use the left stick to lean and then hit the X button for a 75% chance to switch the rail. Oh, what's the other 25% chance you asked? Oh, it's to either jump straight up or to like you try to switch the rail and then it just like makes you fall off the map for no reason. So if you try to go to the left rail, you'll jump left, but you'll go way further than the rail is supposed to go, so therefore you're off the map. It's a real like intuitive gameplay mechanic. I'm sure you'll understand when the more you play, but you could be like me with like hours on this game already from this playthrough alone, and you still don't understand what makes the character just do that.
The rail disappeared.
No worries. Just watch this.
I'm pretty sure I was able to get a powered character like through the 3 rings, and like it made me score bonus points, but like usually just not worth it, as I pointed out earlier.
Annihilate. Fire, fire.
I'll take it from here. Level up.
Level up. Betrayed.
Okay, yeah. I was talking about hyperfixations on Bengal Highway before I lost track and started talking about the game's mechanics once again, because I just love doing that when I fucking play this game. But yeah, it was like Sonic, it was FNAF at one point. I did it with other platformers too, like Sly Cooper. I love Sly Cooper. I still like Sly Cooper. I even played through it. Not even. I think I played through the main 3 games not too long ago. I was incredibly disappointed in Sly 4, and I mean, I didn't hate playing it, but I felt like the gameplay was a downgrade from Sly 3. And it introduced the problem I had with Sly 3 where it was just like, there's just too many fucking characters. Because like every level there was a new ancestor you had to play as.
Don't worry about them.
Which is, it's like a variation of Sly, except they have like this gimmick that's either like overpowered or just doesn't do anything at all. The only exception to that was the fucking caveman one that they just named Bob, which is, yeah, whatever, Bob joke. Very funny. Very much worth an entire chapter of your game. You could have done something more interesting like the fucking, you could have done something more interesting with that, like the plane lady. It was one of those ancestors that had a plane. Or even a fucking, I think there was a pirate one. I'm thinking of those Cooper relatives that were like in the Sly 3 vault. I remember specifically there was like a plane run. Or, you know what? Actually, forget all that. We could have had Sly's father. Why have we never gotten Sly's father in Sly 4? Just because. You know what's more interesting than Sly's father? You know what would be more interesting than that conversation? Some Ooga Booga caveman who the Cooper gang named Bob, and he's just like, he doesn't even speak any English because he's just speaking caveman gibberish. That's what we need to spend an entire chapter of our story on. Also, let's just turn Penny into a villain for no reason. It was really just no reason. Maybe I'll like play through Sly 4 one day and just talk about all of those problems. But I really did not like how they handled Penny. I remember the line of dialogue where Bentley was just like, "You're betraying us for the money," and then Penelope, and then or not it. Her name's not Penny, it's Penelope. I don't know why I thought Penny. Penelope was just like, "Oh, it's just a means to an end." So what she's basically saying is, yes, she was doing it for the money, which it was such a dumb piece of dialogue that I just hated. Like what was even the point of that? That just sucked ass. The skunk guy, the Paradox, sucked ass too. I did not like the final boss being a quick time event. And the absolute disgrace that was the final cutscene, just for them to never have had a plan in making a Sly 5 is like, that's just genuine like disrespect to all the Sly fans. That was just genuine disrespect. I think I'm hating this game more than like I'm like even saying. I think I would have to like revisit it to like get a true grasp on how much I hate that game. So maybe I'll do a playthrough of that. I'm sure I could probably stream it on my PlayStation 5. And I could probably do the same for the first 3 games, but I don't know how much I'm willing to. I don't know, cause like, I don't know, maybe one day. But where'd Shadow go? Shadow? 30 Dark. Did he get kidnapped by the grabber? Oh, okay. Hi, Shadow. I don't know where the fuck you went, but whatever.
This must be the drive.
I meant for you to read dash, but fine. Just don't do what I asked you. Amazing controls.
Worthless consumer models. Annihilation. Annihilation. Fire. Annihilation. Activation ready.
Let's just destroy those enemies for more points.
What is the cannon facing?
Good.
Level up!
Level up. Good. We're able to slightly move right and left, even when airborne. Annihilate. Fire. Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
But yeah, no, them leaving Sly 4 at a cliffhanger and then they were never even gonna make a Sly 5 to begin with, that's just like actual disrespect to like all the fans of Sly Cooper ever. And I was just like really upset at that. Yeah, new hyperfixations for me to talk about. Ratchet and Clank was one of them. I remember liking Full Frontal Assault. I know people consider that to be like the worst Ratchet and Clank game, but I did like the mechanics of those. I thought it was fun. but I mostly remember playing A Crack in Time and Into the Nexus. Those were really fun. I wish I did play the movie game too. I never played the original stuff. I couldn't really do it on. I couldn't. Was it on the PlayStation 2? I'm pretty sure it was. I didn't really have Ratchet and Clank on the PS2. Or and if I did, I couldn't really play it because it was more so my dad's. And I mostly played the PS3. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I remember liking Ratchet and Clank for a while. I really want to play what was it? Rift Apart with Rivet. I want to do that. I have the premium subscription. You know what? You know what I could do? I could play all the classic games because I have the premium subscription for PlayStation Plus. So maybe I could. Maybe if I wanted to go back on another hyperfixation that isn't Sly Cooper, it'd be Ratchet and Clank. Maybe play that on my channel. Play all those games.
Got it.
Take it from here.
And then I could maybe make a tier list for all the Ratchet and Clank games. And I could probably do that with like Sonic, to be honest. I mean, how much could I do on Dolphin for Sonic games?
Come on. Just watch this.
But yeah, maybe that's stuff to do for my channel. I also want to upload more Ultra Rumble content. I did make a season 14 tier list video. Oh god fucking damn it. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Omega, you dumb bitch. Why did you go all the way there when I wanted to punch the fucking capsule? That's all I wanted to do. Why did you, like, do that? Why did you just fall off the map? God damn it, dude. Now I have to fucking... I'm not gonna restart these stages because they're taking too long for me to, like, actually just replay them for the A rank. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Dude, I can only imagine the comedy I would ensue in Final Fortress once that happens. I guarantee it's not gonna be fun for me. But it might be fun for some viewers. Probably most viewers. People like seeing people angry. I don't know. There's also people who there's also that crowd of people who are like so like anti people being mad at games. How did I fall off the map? That's so fucking dude. It's so stupid, bro. There's so many people out there who are so like anti getting mad at games. I am assuming that they're either people who just suck ass at games and so they don't care. Because, like, they'll never hope to get good. People who just never had a competitive spirit in their lives, which makes no sense as a human being. A living, breathing human being. You should, like, be mad when you lose. Like fucking... People in nature are always competitive. They've always strived to win. It's in our nature to always want to fucking win. So when people act like they're superior than you for getting mad at something, it's just like... It's so gay. Like, it's a natural response to get fucking mad at some dumb bullshit that, like, makes you lose. Like, oh, don't... And then there's people who are like, oh, don't get mad in fucking quick play. And some would say even competitive. Like, it's in our nature to fucking win.
Annihilation.
And yet, we have so many people with this attitude of, like... We have this bitch-made attitude of just, like... How did I... That's supposed to hit the ring dash, dude. This game is fucking ass. Anyway, there's just these people who are just, like... They just don't have an ounce of competitiveness in their body, which I highly doubt. I feel like people who, like, say that, they secretly get mad at things that they'd probably be embarrassed to say. But it's so annoying when people fucking act like that. They act like they're superior than you because you get mad at something that they deem like minor. Like, yes, I'm gonna get mad at a fucking video game because I want to win the video game, and when I don't, it's like, and I lose to some dumb bullshit, like the controls, like the terrible controls of this game. Then I'm gonna get mad.
Why don't we do a lower route?
Good. Annihilate. Fire, fire. Annihilate.
Just kill this fucking robot, please, man. How are these, like, metal shields easier to dismantle than the fucking, like, bit of slab that covers the other one?
Just watch this.
That I never really understood that. Okay.
I'll take it from here. Level up.
Danger.
God fucking damn it. I can't. Oh my god, this story is actually torture. I forgot how torture this stage is. Oh my god, bro. This is actually so stupid. Oh my god. Like, why did you... Like, that was obviously the ring dash for Shadow. But for some inexplicable reason, he does the dash, but he doesn't connect with the other rings. And so he just, like, decides to, like, just jump off the map. Shadow, I know you're having an identity process, and you're probably feeling suicidal, but now is not the point in the game to do that. That's in your own game, but you're playing, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, and, like, you're, like, depressed and shit. That's for that game, not for this game, not for this happy-ass, camp-ass game. So please, stop killing yourself, Shadow. I know it's in your heart to want to do that, but please, just let me fucking get through this level. For the love of fuck.
Just watch this.
Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with the ring dash because they're just gonna kill me anyway. If I tried that again. I feel like at any moment I could just jump off the map because fucking the characters just demand to.
Useless heaps of metal.
I feel like I could end this stage with like a C rank at best. Most likely they're gonna give me a D rank. I doubt they'll do a D rank. I doubt it. I have enough score under my belt for that. For it to not be E rank at least. I feel like any friend of mine who sees this playthrough is gonna laugh real hard when I get mad over this game. And to that I say, fuck you guys. Don't laugh at my suffering. I'm gonna cry. Just who do you think you are? You get mad at these fucking mechanics too. I did an incredibly risky jump, but it's for Aura points, I promise. Aura obtained successfully at the cost of negative like 500.
Annihilation.
We'll be able to move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Annihilate. Fire. Danger.
Yeah!
Jump to the car ahead and destroy it.
Okay.
Roger.
I should probably start talking more about my hyperfixations because I'm like, I think I'm starting to get hungry now that and thirsty now that I've been talking this long. Yeah, this is a pretty good team blast here. It's gonna get us 2,000. Yeah, and it doesn't hinder your progress by using team blasts simply because it freezes time.
Each time the bobsled takes on damage, one character is thrown off the bobsled.
I don't know, if gates open and like new waves of enemies spawn when you did chaos control, rather than just like stopping it, I feel like it would make having the time freeze like way more useful. Because most instances where you have a bunch of enemies grouped up is when it's like behind a closed door. And when it's behind a closed door, the door doesn't open until you kill them all, and then kill them all with a team blast. The sword still doesn't open because you froze time. Which again, just makes the other team blasts better, even though you would think that time freeze would give you the time advantage, because, you know, it freezes time. But usually the time freeze just isn't that worth it. Where's the last switch? Right here.
That must be the base's control tower.
I think we're getting to the end here.
Here we come, Eggman.
Oh my god, that was so far. Oh, we have to get to Egg Albatross. I just remember we have to play Egg Albatross. Oh my god, kill me. Okay, so those rings aren't light dashable. But yeah, we can stop time here, level up, and then yeah, since we stopped time, that's cool. There's a cool bullet there for Aura. But I can only imagine the comedy that's about to ensue with Team Dark section.
Just average.
Yeah, I figured C rank. I was expecting a D rank, but C rank's okay for what happened. I'm not resetting the stage ever. I'm not resetting any stage. The Team Dark stages are way too long for that. Not for what I'm trying to do a playthrough of the game. Maybe I'll do like an A rank attempt on like a stream.
Capture him first. Then you can have your revenge, Omega.
Why not just kill him right now?
We have to get him, no matter
Like, if you're gonna kill him anyway, like, why even bother capturing him? Like, you're obviously not really, you don't even intend to keep him alive for interrogation.
Annihilation.
I'm not gonna bother with the, with those other level ups, because only shadows really matters here. Assuming that my teammates will attack with me, which they are now. Very interesting to teleport me to the other side when I wanted to level up. The spring starts after the rail for some reason, which is dumb. That's not really the worst thing of this fucking boss, I guess. So what do I expect anymore? Oh yeah, we're all attacking at the same time. Excellent, excellent. Thank fuck that you guys are capable of doing that on occasion. Dude, I wish the rail didn't start before the fucking spring, so that I could actually use it to like propel myself.
Level up. You'll pay for
This is
this.
the first time I didn't die to Egg Albatross the first time, and surprisingly, it's the hardest team doing it. I'm surprised the turrets didn't knock me off.
Did you forget who I am, Doctor?
Yeah, but then the game has to lie about me getting the A rank, so I have to do it again for the A rank. Whatever. I love how it's like A rank and then it switches to B rank. They do that every time you get a B rank. They just get your hopes up for no reason.
Shadow?
Let's go.
This Shadow Android thing is probably one of the dumbest plot lines ever.
Ultimate life form data has been copied.
Like I hate it in Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. But also I do think that the implication here is funny from Metal Sonic popping up.
I shall find the answer to who I really am.
Because when Team Shadow like appears in Rail Canyon, defeats the Albatross, and then Metal Sonic pops up, it's like Ultimate Life Form Data copied.
This is a bit
But when Team Sonic shows up and defeats the Egg Albatross thing, Metal Sonic pops up and says all life form data copied, assuming that means all the teams, which is really funny to me because you know how Sonic is like the fastest thing alive. That basically implies, from what Metal Sonic says, is that Team Sonic was the last team to show up to like Rail Canyon and such. Basically, what I'm saying is that based on what Sonic Heroes tells us, is that Shadow, or at least Team Shadow, is faster than Team Sonic. Now let me explain. They start more behind than Team Sonic. Their levels are also longer than Team Sonic, and yet they arrived before Team Sonic. You know what I mean? So either that means Shadow is faster than Sonic, or Team Dark is like way more efficient of a team than Team Sonic. A team that has like 3 best friends who've known each other for a while, compared to 3 strangers who decided to work together on a whim. I don't know. I think that's just a really funny lore implication when you think about it. Because they canonically just implied that Shadow is just faster than Sonic based on the game and like what Metal Sonic said in one cutscene. I just think that's something interesting to bring up. I think it makes no sense for Team Sonic to appear after Team Shadow, considering that, assuming they're apparently the same strength of team, you would think that Team Sonic would actually arrive first because they have easier levels, and they start at a shorter distance from the goal than Team Shadow. But no, they actually traveled more of the same distance than... They actually traveled more of a distance in a short amount of time than Sonic. So I just find that to be a really interesting aspect of like the lore implication of that. That's something I thought about since the Team Sonic playthrough. It's just that like Metal Sonic says all lifeform data copied when he copies Team Sonic. So assuming he's talking about the other teams, that means they arrived last before any other team did. Canonically. Because otherwise, why the fuck would Metal even say that? But yeah, that's just like a bit of a theory of mine. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you have even made it this far. I doubt you did. Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Wait, what do you mean you didn't homing attack the fruit, dude? What do you mean you didn't homing attack the fruit, Shadow? You are such a terrible fucking speedster. God, bro. Like, why are you so fucking inconsistent every goddamn time I play Team Dark, bro? You come out. Shadow. Root. If you could stop homing attacking, I could wait for the shell to pop out, but no. The Shadow wants to act like a fucking retard. Whenever I actually wanna wait for something. Like, what's the point of even making another fight section? I could just jump in that Shadow. I don't even need this one.
Is engineered like a helicopter.
Thanks, Amanda.
Gravity detected. Danger. Deep grade ahead.
This flower is operated like a helicopter. Okay. Very astute observation.
Annihilation.
Useless heaps of metal.
I'll eliminate them all. Annihilation. Fire.
That gold robot must be the leader. Let's take him down first.
Come on, bro.
Fire. Annihilation.
Okay, Shadow. You're gonna homing attack the fruit once again. I want you to be successful, please.
Danger. Deep grade ahead.
Okay, and then this next one, I want you to homing attack the fruit once again. There we go. I can will him being able to be like an actual speed character. I don't know why he couldn't homing attack the fruit before, but his fruit killing skills are remarkable now.
Should we make it fly again?
What? Dude, Shadow, please, Shadow. Holy shit, bro. How is this the ultimate life form? I thought you were cool, man. That intro cutscene was aura, but you were like pissing me off because you control like way worse than Sonic for some reason. You genuinely control worse than Sonic, which is really interesting, considering that you're supposed to be like the superior model, but you're just not. You just suck, Shadow. Your controls are worse than Sonic's. Chaos Control sucks ass compared to the other Team Blasts. I mean, wow, I thought you were cool, man. You had aura, but now you're just a chud.
Let's go.
Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever come to my house.
Let's go.
This is a bit too much.
I don't even know why I'm even leveling you. You pissed me off now. And I feel like I'm gonna develop a bigger hatred for you and your controls when I play actual, like, Shadow Megatron.
What's this? Maybe we can grind on the ivy.
I'm still in Fog Forest. I I thought I was in the second level for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, we still have another level of the jungle one before fighting Team Sonic. Yeah, well, we're getting to the point of the game where I'm, like, solely ranting about the game's controls. I like this game. I love this game. I just hate how inconsistent it is. It makes for a masterpiece of a game to, like, something very frustrating. Because I do like the teamwork mechanics.
It's a swamp.
I do like the platforming. I just wish it didn't fucking make me miss something that I was very clearly hitting, and then it makes me fall off the map because of your unfair fucking, like, punishments.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. Stun.
I'll take it from here.
If it just wasn't for these controls, if you just remove some stupid mechanics, this would be like probably the best Sonic game ever. But like, based on the experience on a good chunk of these, I could never say that this game is better than like Generations or Adventure 2. Funny enough, I never played Sonic Adventure 1. I've always meant to, and I have the access, I have the resources to do it. But I never played Adventure 1 for some reason. I heard it's really good though. And I know the story behind it too. I wish I was able to play it myself. Because, like, my experience with Sonic is, like, I played all those games on the PS3, and then I got, like, some, like, Sega console thing to play the classic ones. I played through all of Sonic 1, I played through all of Sonic 2, I played through all of, Sonic and Knuckles. I don't think it had Sonic 3, or even, like, the whole, like, merge thing where it was Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I did go through Sonic and Knuckles. I don't really remember Sonic 3. I don't think I ever played Sonic 3. But I know it exists.
Do they really think they have a chance?
I played through all of Sonic CD. Sonic CD, and then fucking... I played Sonic the Hedgehog 4. It was like that side-scrolling, like, kind of modern game where it was like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, episode 1, and there was episode 2 where it was with Tails. I found the first one to be pretty lame, but I like the teamwork mechanics with 2. I don't think anyone talks about episode 2. People are like hating on episode 1, which I totally understand. I also played that like Sonic Flash. I also played a lot of Sonic Flash games. I remember. If you guys remember Sonic, Final Fantasy Sonic, you guys know ball. I remember loving that shit. That was like the only time that was the first time I ever like enjoyed like fucking turn-based RPG mechanics. Because it was Sonic, so of course I liked it. But I also remember Sonic the Hedgehog holding this fucking, it was like this giant red sword, and I thought that was super cool, and I didn't even know what it was from. I'm pretty sure it's Cloud's sword from Final Fantasy, and I think that's where the whole Final Fantasy Sonic comes from. I think that was it was like Cloud Sword, but it was like red. But it was really cool to see like Supersonic wielding a giant ass sword. That's a good chunk of what I remember from Final Fantasy Sonic. And it was also that one fight against that like silver hedgehog clone. It was like Aeon or something. Eon? I don't remember. I don't remember what the. It was like a Sonic OC. He kind of looked like Silver Hedgehog, but he didn't. But not really. I think it was like Aeon. Aeon. I don't know how you pronounce it. But oh yeah. Final Fantasy Sonic also had a bunch of Mega Man characters for some reason. It was like it was X and Zero, which I don't know why they. I guess he just liked Mega Man characters, whoever the creator was. But you know what I also heard from the creator of Final Fantasy Sonic was that he died, and I saw like artwork contributed to him, which made me really sad. I wish there was. I wish there was like Final Fantasy Sonic like 6, because I remember there being only 5. But yeah, I wish we did have more of that, but let the man rest in peace, I suppose. As much as I would love to see another game of that, I mean, I would rather just not have that happen at all than have it happen and lose the creative vision that guy had. My nose is itching right as I'm doing this cancerous ass section. Holy shit. Shadow, you are a natural vine swinger hedgehog. You are a natural vine swinger, huh, monkey? Huh, baboon? Super coon hedgehog, Shadow. Of course, you're good at vine swinging.
Perfect as always.
I don't know how. Did I really not die that entire time? How did I get an A rank in this fucking stage? I was not expecting that. I thought I would die on the vine swinging section at least. But that saves us the trouble of having to replay that stage for the A rank.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that
Sonic!
No, that's
Talk about
Shadow.
being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
It makes zero sense that they would even fight here. I never really thought of that until now, but it's really stupid that they're even fighting.
Not the best way to greet those you haven't seen in a while.
What was that hedgehog that looked like my twin?
Yeah, okay, number one, it's really stupid that they're even fighting, because number one, they're both of the teams are looking for Eggman.
Just a fake, like I thought.
It makes no sense for them to even fight because they're both looking for Eggman anyway. And you're acting like fucking Sonic is incompetent, which, no. Rouge, of all people, would know that's not the case. Even if Shadow doesn't remember, and I know Team Sonic says, like,
Are you sure this
Shadow,
is the
you don't
right
remember
way?
us? How don't you fucking tell Shadow who you are?
Well, never mind. Let's go.
Like, again,
Blue hedgehog like me. What did the doctor say about my memory? And just who am I?
like, again, this is another explanation of just, like, no one just... This is another, like...
Annihilate.
It's another indication of just no one explaining anything to Shadow. Why does no one explain anything to Shadow? Team Sonic didn't. Rouge still hasn't.
What?
What's happening to us?
How does Rouge still not know to tell Shadow any information? Why won't she tell Shadow any information? It makes no sense for her to withhold it.
I'll take it from here.
This is a job for Shadow.
She literally knows all about Project Shadow and his origins. And she literally experienced everything from Sonic Adventure 2.
What's going on?
The upside down castle is
So it
flipped
makes
right
no
side
sense
up.
for her to not tell Shadow anything.
Come on.
And Team Sonic doesn't even tell him either.
Why don't we do a lower?
So much of these Shadow plotlines don't happen if, like, anybody told Shadow anything. And it makes no sense for them not to. And if anyone wants to bring up the Shadow androids as an argument, that maybe they didn't know it was the real Shadow, they thought it was the real Shadow. They were literally going like, Shadow, don't you remember us? So they think it's the real Shadow, whether they know it or not. So if they think it's the real Shadow, why don't they think to tell him?
Just watch this.
Level up. I'll take it from here.
Like, I'm assuming Team Sonic doesn't even know about the fucking Shadow androids.
Hurrah!
Looks like we might be able to go down.
I'll take it from here. Take this.
Annihilation. The door's open.
Let's go.
And again, I think the android Shadow plotline in general is just so fucking stupid.
From here.
Chaos control.
Because how are you able to mass produce copies of Shadow?
Up. I'll take it from here.
Like, you don't mass produce copies of Metal Sonic.
Just watch this.
So why does the same apply to Shadow? Or why are models of Android Shadow able to be mass produced? And you see a plotline like Android Shadow, and then Eggman never thinks to, like, use them again beyond either Sonic Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog. He just never thought of using the Shadow androids again. Like, you would think that would be helpful since Shadow is such a powerful fucking hedgehog. But I guess not.
Yeah. What's happening to us?
You have mass-produced, like, Shadow the Hedgehogs all over. Who might have the same abilities, but we don't know. We've never really seen the Shadow android fight. They kind of just, like, have it as fucking plot decoration, I guess. And then they kind of, like, never expanded on it. Or explain why Eggman, like, never uses the Shadow androids.
Move on.
No problem. Let's get moving.
Let's change formations to sideways from here.
I don't know. The mere idea of Shadow androids just blows.
Level up.
And they executed it in, like, the worst way possible. I fucked up. That was low-key my fault. That was actually my fault. I'm not even gonna blame the game for that one. I literally fucked up for that. That wasn't the game, like, having shitty controls. That was just me being pure ass at that section.
The horizon has turned upside down.
I completely fumbled the bag. That was fully intentional on my part, and it was a mistake.
Let's get moving.
I love like when my teammates just don't attack with me, so I just spend forever
Sideways from here.
to kill one enemy. That's fantastic. I'm gonna do that with the flight character instead of the speed one.
Watch out.
I can't see what I'm walking on.
Just follow the torches.
I'll take it from here. Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Eggman's robots must be eliminated.
Dude, I'm trying to do the team blast. Just let me do the team blast. Like Jesus, man.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here. Level up. Take this. Take this.
Annihilate.
Dude.
Fire.
Oh, this robot. I don't know what it is. He's just pissing me off now. Oh my god. What was that?
Now it's time.
Okay. Fine. I don't care.
Annihilate.
I'm not gonna restart the stage. No matter how many times you tempt me to, I'm not gonna do it.
Eradicate. The horizon has turned upside
I just don't. I just genuinely don't feel like resetting anything. I'm gonna play through this game like a masochist and just get it over with.
This is the ultimate power. Take this.
Okay. Thank you, camera. If it's not the controls, it's the camera. If it's not the controls, it's the fucking terrible camera, dude. I hate this camera. Now that's something I have to blame the game for. Once again, if it's not the controls that's fucking you up, it's this camera. I don't know who paid this cameraman, but he's doing a terrible job.
Rouge, there's a target switch. Can you handle it?
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here. All right.
Kill.
Got it.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Fire. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge.
I'll take it from here.
Worthless consumer models. Jump.
Just watch this.
Good.
Let's jump.
Small foothold in the middle detected.
There's someone there. Look out. Good.
Good.
Well, if I didn't get fucked over with the camera or like the controls or whatever made me fucking fall off, or actually that was actually my own mistake.
What's
Actually,
wrong with me?
yeah, it's because I walked that invisible path like a fucking retard. That's why I did. That's what happened. And then the fucking rocket that fell off that platform also sucked ass. I don't even know how that happened, but it did. And I gotta live with it. Because now we gotta do Mystic Mansion, and I can only imagine what that's gonna be like when I have to do the minecart section and the fucking,
Inside
the speed
castle.
section of that last
Sure is
part.
spooky in here.
Initiating interior search. Charge. Charge.
Oh yeah, and who can forget, cancer robots.
I want to get some heat.
Annihilate. Doesn't compute. Illogical. Annihilate. Fire. Annihilation. Good. Annihilation.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, it's this fucking lever.
Here they come.
Omega, attack them.
Eggman robots must be eliminated.
I don't know why I bother hitting the fucking air combo like they want me to.
Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Like, they obviously want me to, but every time I do it, they charge underneath me, and I just end up falling. Like, I just end up putting my cock in their face, and then they fucking hit me with it. They hit me with, like, a spike up my fucking crotch, so I just lose.
Annihilate. Annihilation. Fire. Out of control.
Are you serious?
Annihilation. Fire.
I'll take it from here. Take this.
Kill.
I hate when Shadow just does that. Like, I'm clearly homing attacking you, and then for some odd reason,
Unpredictable.
he just, like, circles around them. Like, why? He does that super often. I don't know why he does that.
I'll take it from here.
I'm pretty sure it's happened on other speed characters too, but it's happened so often with Shadow that
Come on.
it pisses me off every time.
I'll take it from here.
Level up.
Natural.
The volley controls are identical to the box leg. Avoid the ghost. Jump.
What? How did that not jump over? What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about?
B button to brake and A button to jump.
Obstacle approaching.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
Take it from here.
Switch detected ahead.
We're on. We're on. All right. All right.
I'll take it from here. Good.
I just realized I have not been talking for a long while. I've just been playing the game.
I'll take it from here.
I haven't talked about how fucking hot Rouge is. I think that's a good topic.
It's moving.
Chaos control.
But yeah, Rouge titties. I love Rouge titties. I had a fat crush on Rouge when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, the helmet one. Of course it's the helmet one. Only like 2 hits applied, so I have to... Hopefully he can turn around so that I can hit him. Like, I hate the giant robot helmet. I hate the giant helmet robot. It's literally the gayest one ever. I know it's meant to be the hardest enemy, but it's stupid. I think it's super gay that you have to attack him in a hyper-specific way. What was it here? Was I supposed to get a switch?
Unlit torches must be the key.
Do I have to light them? What? What? Am I missing something? Maybe there's a breakable wall. The unlit torches must be the key.
The unlit torches must be the key.
I'll take it from here.
Am I missing something? Okay, camera, can you go down, please? Stop being, like, terrible for a second. Am I missing something?
The unlit torches must be the key.
These are the unlit torches, isn't it? Is something going on? I don't understand. What? Wonder if what?
Unlit torches. Wonder if...
What am I supposed to do?
I'll take it from here.
Unlit torches must be the key.
Yes, thank you for telling me this, but what do I do? What am I supposed to do?
The unlit torches must be the key.
No way. That's how you...
I have a bad feeling about
Wow. That's how you unlock it. That's the gayest thing I have ever seen. I completely forgot that was even a thing. But wow, they really found a way to make playing Team Dark even more insufferable. They found a way to do it, guys. I completely forgot that was even a thing. I don't even remember that being a thing. That you actually had to light the torches doing that? How would you know that? How the fuck would you know that? Like, There was no telling in the game.
There's another trolley. Let's get on it.
There was no telling in the game that you could light up torches using the startup animation of the power slam. Also, your warnings are terrible. They're way too late.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate.
This is supposed to be the key. Wow. Yeah, you have to jump and then do like the startup of the fire thing. How would you even how are you even supposed to find that out? That's like what I'm trying to wrap my head around. How are you supposed to find that out?
Danger. Deep raid ahead. Annihilate. Annihilation. Annihilate. Fire. Annihilate. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Eradicate.
Then annihilate them all. Oh, I could destroy this. Of course. Of course, can. I of course would have known that through my first time playing this. Especially the fucking fire torch mechanic. That's such a intuitive bit of game design there that you put in. So clever. So clever out of you.
What is this place?
Detecting 3 altars.
I guess they wanted to challenge us. Leave it to Omega.
Okay. Or you can just do that for no reason, man. Thank you, Omega. This is easy. Omega is by far the most efficient power character. He's also the slipperiest. He has the same property as Knuckles on his startup, but his like level 3 attack is just way better. Or even his level 1 attack is way better. His like area of effect is very much better. Okay, and now we're I'm fully like scared with Shadow. Because given how he's like a clumsier version of Sonic, I can only imagine what would happen here.
Let's have Shadow handle this.
Okay, it's not the Homia Dash chain, so it's not that bad. It was actually way easier than Sonic section. Like, I'm surprised this is even like a harder version. That's what Team Dark is supposed to be.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
You probably got a D rank though, given the time that we've consumed.
Just average.
C rank. We barely got C rank, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Now it's annoying ass boss time and then the final 2 stages, and then we'll have the final annoying ass boss.
What do you think, Omega?
Sensors jammed. Real Eggman ID not possible.
We'll just have to find out, won't we?
Oh yeah, Rouge being hot. I had a massive crush on Rouge when I was a kid.
No time for messing.
That was definitely my like sexual awakening. Not to sound like fucking weird, but that's just kind of how a lot of kids my age did it. Cartoons and stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog. I think girls like Rouge,
This is the ultimate.
Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper, Gwen from Total Drama Island, which also, by the way, Total Drama Island was definitely one of my hyperfixations. I can't believe I didn't even mention Total Drama Island. I don't know why it's taking forever to kill this robot, but we got it. We didn't take any damage, surprisingly.
take it from here.
But yeah, Gwen from Total Drama Island was definitely part of that kind of awakening. Yeah, Rouge, Gwen, Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper. I think I mentioned her already. She was also a good chunk of that. Let's see.
Open the case by defeating the robots. Then we can use the item
Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb was up there. I'm trying to think. I liked that one chick from Ratchet and Clank, not Rivet, but it was that one bitch in Nexus and like Quest for Booty. It's that one.
Annoying little pests, aren't
It's just
they?
that one girl, but I do remember liking her a lot. I remember liking Ino from Naruto. I thought Ino was pretty cute and hot. You know, of course, we're talking about when I was like a child.
Chaos control.
Yeah, Ino from like Naruto was a childhood crush.
Smash them all!
I'll take it from here.
I didn't watch that many shows as a kid when I think about it. I was always a lot more of a gamer than ever considering TV shows. I wasn't much of a TV show watcher ever. So when I think of cartoon crushes, I'm thinking of like TV shows, but I rarely watched TV shows. Like stuff like Naruto, stuff like Total Drama, My Hero Academia was more of an exception than the rule.
Chaos control.
Don't grab my babe.
I'll take it from here.
Got it.
In terms of games, though, I was mostly playing Sonic and fucking Black Ops. That was like the main games I played on the PlayStation. So I technically didn't even have that many crushes now that I think about it. I had like very few, but like they were like memorable. And that was like Gwen from Total Drama. That was it was Raven from Teen Titans. Fucking Rouge.
This is only the beginning!
That one chick from Ratchet and Clank. Carmelita Fox from Sly Cooper. I'm honestly a little surprised I didn't turn to a furry with Carmelita and Rouge.
Smash them all!
I'll take it from here.
Yeah,
Get too excited, boys!
it's hard to tell. I think it's just Rouge that was like my first one. Because when I'm thinking about like, oh, what was the first cartoon crush you've ever had? I think I'll always dedicate it to Rouge. But if we were talking like, if we were talking in the sense of cartoon with like an actual show, it'd be Gwen from Total Drama. I loved Gwen. Gwen, I always rooted for. I was disappointed when she lost in the finale against Owen. But technically, both endings are canon, where both Gwen and Owen win. So I like seeing Gwen win. And I hate how she was treated way later. Even through action, I didn't really like it. I didn't like her relationship with Trent in season 2. I think that was terrible. I guess they wanted to get rid of Trent from the show entirely in some way, but that whole thing was like, that was really dumb.
Did you say space?
I didn't love. I really hated her relationship with Duncan, and I know a lot of people who liked Dunkney hated it too, because they liked Dunkney and they just got rid of it for Gwen, which made no sense. Or I guess it made sense because people did ship Duncan and Gwen, but like the showrunners had the whole bad boy and like uptight girl dynamic from that, and it worked well in Total Drama Island. But then they wanted to like appease the people who were like into Duncan and Gwen. So they got rid of like both of those canon relationships they established. For very like incredibly petty reasons. And very stupid ones that are like completely out of character. So yeah, I'm sure like people didn't like the way Dunkney was handled. People didn't like the way not even Gwen fans liked. Not even people who really liked Gwen liked the idea of her being with Duncan. I'm honestly unsure where the whole Dunkney thing came from. Because I'm assuming there were fans who liked it. But then when it actually happened, it was like terrible. But I think that was all that was meant to be. It was supposed to be like a cute ship idea. I don't think it was ever meant to be. I guess Shadow just misses his homing attack. Whatever. Shadow, for some reason, misses homing attack pretty often. I don't know why, but he just does. He just misses his homing attack. But anyway, we're talking about the mishandling of Total Drama. Most of it was caused by the absolute assassination that was happening to fucking Gwen. Season 1, by far her best season. Obviously, she was a finalist. And they obviously couldn't make her a finalist in Season 2 and beyond. And why the fuck is, like, the gameplay being very dumb right now. But, I still hated the way they treated her in Season 2. Season 3. I really didn't like her character assassination in 5. I really, really wish they made Gwen consistent. But they didn't. They made her really, they made her a much different character than from Island. I don't know how to really explain it in full detail while I'm playing this game, but it's basically this. Gwen was a very antisocial person when we first meet her, but we're able to sympathize with her because of the shit that Heather does to her. She becomes much more relatable, and as she gets that crush on fucking Trent, and like Trent's an actual good, cool guy, not some fucking weirdo that they turned him into Season 2. It it like brought out a nicer side of Gwen that we like seeing. It's kind of like that tsundere archetype where it's like a girl who's like hidden, where her true personality is hidden beneath like some layer of insecurity or projection of being mean. I think that's like the appeal of the tsundere. I don't know if Gwen would necessarily count as that, but I really like that about her. And I do like that about Ryuko Matsui too. Like I love when they peel back the character and they have a softer side that they're like too embarrassed to have, either through some like insecurity or like something that happened that would make them not want to. I think it's a really sweet form of storytelling that makes me like the character more. Like I love Gwen from Total Drama. I love Ryuko Matsui from Kill la Kill. I love strong women who are slowly able to be like peeled back and like reveal their true character. I think that's such a cool dynamic. I think that's such a cool like complex character there. It's a girl I would be into. I think. But yeah, they turned her from that. She's like a really sweet girl, buried beneath like the goth nature, you know. Like she's supposed to be all gothic and introverted and always alone, but Trent shows her a different light, and I cannot believe that Shadow the Hedgehog, this fucking bitch, is like screwing up the homing attack once again. I'm resetting the level once again. I don't know why. I said I wouldn't reset the level, but for some reason we're only like 1.5 minutes in, so I just want to reset the level anyway. Oh my god, I just really don't want to fucking do this now. I was talking about Gwen from Total Drama Island as I'm playing this game, but then the game just does some bullshit and it pisses me off. Because like, how am I supposed to counter that? Like, how am I supposed to account for Shadow just missing the spring I meant to homing attack? Like, how am I supposed to account for that? Like, it's so dumb. But anyway, they turn her from a goth girl, the stereotypical goth girl, who eventually finds like an in-between between her being strong and her being able to be vulnerable. Like, she's like slowly being more vulnerable, just with a guy who is as cool as Trent. You know, before Trent went through all that. I mean, it was such a cool arc to see, and it made me want to stick with her and like absolutely destroy Heather, even through all her fucking plot armor. Like, Heather had some insane plot armor in Island, but I mean, I guess it makes sense because she's the villain.
What an amazing sight.
Why so many?
Okay, we're gonna move past you, and then we're gonna light dash. Finally, like, we're really getting to a point where we're not even gonna bother to use Shadow's homing attack because it's just way too fucking inconsistent. It doesn't even work when I'm trying to hit a spring. Okay, so we get that. She becomes a finalist in Season 1. In most scenarios, she loses, which sucks, but it does suck. I don't necessarily hate Owen, but I don't think he deserves to win over Gwen. He's more of a joke character than anything. I thought Gwen deserved the win. She was kind of the hero of the season. Owen was more so just a gag throughout everything. A very mostly unfunny gag, but I do like his optimism and cheeriness, but I just don't think. I just think after all that Gwen went through, you know, her dealings with Heather, and all that, her struggles with Trent, I just don't think that Owen deserved to win over someone who's been through that much hardship and had this, like, complex character compared to him. I just don't see why people, like, loved Owen so much to where they thought he deserved to win after seeing all that from Gwen. It's kind of how I feel when people say Luffy is their favorite One Piece character. Like, they just want to see just... They just want to see a fucking whimsical dude rather than some dude who fucking, like... Rather than someone who, like, has an actual story to tell. But anyway, I know people will get very mad at me for saying that, like, Luffy isn't automatically, like, the best fucking anime character ever. He's just not. But anyway, I'm not even talking about One Piece. I do like One Piece, but I just think back to when people fucking glazed Luffy. But there's no need for that. That's something I could talk to another time. Season 2, most of the things that happen to Gwen is mostly like Trent being a fucking weirdo for just no reason. It's when he started, like, counting everything to 9 because it was like...
Looks like that case is being guarded by those guys.
Apparently, what it was the characters thought that it was some, like, weird obsessive thing where he would count to 9 because it was the number of letters for Trent's name combined with Gwen's. Trent has 5, Gwen has 4, so therefore him counting to 9 is him being obsessive with the relationship. But he gets this, like, obsessive fucking thing to where he incorporates that every day into his life. And rather than anyone asking him about it, or, like, him explaining it ever, they just kind of assume, and Gwen just ends the relationship over that. I don't see why she would do that. I would understand, like, maybe taking a break or something, but, like, the least you could do is communicate with him. I feel like Gwen wouldn't not communicate with Trent for this. I feel like that's something that should be cleared up, and I feel like Gwen would know that. I mean, I get it's supposed to be, like, a parody of teenagers and all that, and sometimes teenagers don't talk like that, but it's just like... Wow. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're not gonna homing attack. I literally homing attacked the spring, man. Come on. Oh my god. This is torture. Oh. This is actual hell. Oh my god, that's hell. But yeah, I'm talking about Gwen, total drama. Yeah, whatever. So, she kind of just immediately ends it with Trent after that, which I don't think she would actually do. I feel like it would be in her character to, like, you know, communicate with that more. I know it's, like, a parody on, like, how teenagers act, but I feel like someone like Gwen would, like, communicate with that person, considering they had miscommunication issues in season 1. I feel like they would have improved on that, but they made it way worse, because not only does Trent like never really explained his obsession with the number 9, which he didn't have before. Gwen also just like breaks up with him over it, which just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you just jump to that conclusion, you know? Maybe I'm just remembering things wrong. I think there might have been more. But I remember after the breakup and Trent gets voted out, they revealed that, that's when they revealed, it was because of like a dead grandpa. Which, we never really hear that he had a grandpa in the first place. And he never had this like obsession with the number 9 before. So really, it just was just random for the sake of it. That's what it was. It really was what it was. It was legit just random. They just wanted an excuse to get rid of Trent. Was he an amazing character? No. He was kind of he kind of served his role in the first season as just Gwen's crush. But you could have given him more. He was cool enough in season 1. You could have given him something. You could have. But they didn't. They opted to get rid of him instead. They never really put him in World Tour. They replaced him with Sierra, Alejandro, whatever. I didn't really like World Tour either, but I think it's better than Action.
I thought that battleship was big, but this is enormous.
I'm not gonna lie. I know I said I was like obsessed with fucking Total Drama, but I didn't really like season 2. I didn't really like season 3. I mean, I thought season 3 was okay. I thought the musical stuff was cool. I liked the world. Oh my god. What I meant to hit restart, but I hit quit.
I'm counting on you guys.
I didn't like Action. I really didn't. No. Okay, hold on. Before I get off track, I was talking about Gwen. And I was also talking about Trent. Trent served his role in Island as being Gwen's love interest. He could have been more. He was a cool character. You could have given him more. He wasn't amazing, but that's because you basically made him as a Gwen love interest. You could have expanded on it. But what they ended up doing instead was they made him into some fucking weirdo and then never brought him up again. And what did we get as a result of this bullshit? We got Dunk Me. For some reason, I don't remember why. I don't remember what happened. I think it was like, I think Courtney did it because they were kind of like, they kind of made her bitchy and villainous. They really made Courtney a bitchy villain. But I mean, it makes sense giving her a villain role, I guess. I would understand why she would have a grudge against like Harold and all that. I just think she's a much weaker villain than Heather. Which makes sense considering that Action is just a weaker, more lighthearted like season than Island. It's a very incredibly digestible season, which probably is what I didn't really like about it. It's probably why I preferred Island way more. But yeah, they basically got rid of Trent after 2. I don't think he even made an appearance in 3. So they had to get rid of him for that. But I wish he did have more. He was cool. He was a guitarist and he was slightly competent in challenges. What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about? Why didn't you help me attack the robot? Why did you get hit by the fan? That's never happened in any other team, but for this one, you just want to just die. I don't understand. Oh my god, bro, this game's pissing me off. This game's pissing me off. Once again, this game's pissing me off. Anyway, we're talking about Gwen Season 3 now. That's what we're trying to transition to before that happened. Gwen Season 3, the whole Dunkany thing sucks dick. I hate the Dunkany thing. I really dislike the Dunkany thing. And it was entirely based on her being kind of like a boyfriend stealer for Courtney, which I just don't think that she would ever do. Gwen just wouldn't do that. Oh yeah, they also just remember things from World Tour that happens, and they transfer it to All Stars. But that's a different point that I'm gonna bring up later, based on her character in All Stars. I want to talk about her character in the World Tour. Yeah, other than the whole Dunkany thing, that's like half the character in World Tour. She also just has like what was I gonna say? I think that's all she is in World Tour, actually. Because I know she, like, forms the Amazons. And, like, Cody is part of it. But, like, the whole part of Cody isn't even about... It doesn't really talk about Gwen anymore. It's more so him having Sierra as a stalker. Which, Sierra's kind of fun. I thought Sierra was a cool character, but... did she have some, like, weird jealousy plot with Gwen because of her obsession with Cody? I don't... Probably. It's something she would do. I know she's, like, incredible trivia knowledge on toy drama. But, what was I gonna say? I keep losing track of my thoughts. Because I'm hungry and I hate this, and I'm like, trying to like lock in there. But, I'm pretty sure all of her, I might have to rewatch World Tour again. Because, like, I swear to God, like, I feel like all of her development was just dedicated towards, Duncan. Just dedicated towards the fact that she was being, like, a boyfriend stealer from Courtney. And she just takes Duncan. I think that's literally all that was. And then a lot of that is dedicated towards like the heated rivalry between Gwen and Courtney when they find out eventually.
That was pretty close.
And then after they find that out, Gwen and Courtney have a big falling off. And then I think either Courtney or like, I don't know if it was just, I think it was an alliance between Courtney and Heather to get rid of Gwen. And they sabotaged the Amazon challenge to get rid of Gwen. But the other Amazons were in support of Gwen. Because they were also just sabotaging the challenge. The other two were sabotaging the challenge. So it was like a tie vote between Courtney and Gwen, from what I remember. And they make up some bullshit, like, Gwen's allergic to, like, some animal excuse. And so she just loses the challenge. Like, she just loses the challenge automatically, because of course she does. She just develops this, like, random allergic reaction she's never had. So fucking of course, she gets booted out with a fucking allergy, which that of all the send-offs of Gwen, that's not even the worst one actually. But I mean, like, come on, that was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god, bro, it was so bad. Of all the send-offs that happened, that was by far the worst. Or no, of all the send-offs that happened in World Tour, that was probably one of the worst. I cannot believe that was even a thing. Why did Shadow fall off, dude? Oh my god, now I have to fight this stupid fucking robot. I'm not gonna fight you, of course, I'm just gonna do this. But oh my god, it's so dumb that I even have to do any of this in the first place. Like, come on. I'm pretty sure all that does is activate the fan. Yeah, it does. That's the only thing it does. Why do anything else? Okay. I'm honestly worried about fucking controlling Shadow, because Shadow just doesn't work whenever I try to play him. I don't understand. I don't understand why Shadow himself controls so inconsistently. He genuinely feels like a worse version of Sonic. Like, actually, I'm like not even trolling. Like, he feels like he plays like a worse version of Sonic. You would think that shouldn't be true, given that they have such similar mechanics, like the tornado jump and like all the other speed mechanics, but no, Shadow performs like way worse than Sonic. He has a very inconsistent, at best, homing attack. He has just a worse rocket excel. Tornado is relatively the same, but I mean, other than that, Shadow just like, I don't know if it's just me or Shadow just doesn't have the same problem. Sonic just doesn't have this. He just doesn't have the same problems that Shadow does. Sonic. It feels like you control Sonic way smoother than Shadow. I don't know if it's just the difficulty of the levels affecting it, but it feels like Shadow is just a worse version.
Just watch this.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, we're gonna do that like skip.
Useless heaps of metal.
Never mind, we're not gonna be able to fly high enough because for some reason Rouge just didn't feel like it. Fucking fat ass bad. Stupid bitch. My name is Walter Harwell White, and I live in 183 something Negro Aurora Lane, New Mexico. I forgot the number. I didn't care for Walter that much compared to Hank anyway. Hank is the GOAT. Rest in peace. Spoiler alert, by the way. Okay. You know what? I really don't like the targets. If they had a better lock-on with the flight, I would enjoy these, like, target practices more. Like, look at this shit. I'm just like, dude, if you were able to make better adjustments in flight formation, then the target hitting would be fine. But I'm just sitting here, like, jumping at the same locations just to get the same result, and it pisses me off. That was probably the fastest I've ever dealt with a helmet enemy, so we gotta take advantage of that.
Omega, attack them!
Robots must be eliminated.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate. Annihilate. Charge. Fire. Annihilate. Charge. Fire.
I'll take it from here.
Worthless consumer model.
And then Rouge for some reason just won't point in the right fucking direction. So you have to like make a bunch of micro adjustments that don't work. No what's spawning, so G fucking U's. We only have the final rail section to worry about.
Enemies eliminated.
I knew we could do it.
Don't let your guard down just yet.
Yellow laser fired!
Also, Sega, if I die in this section, your mom's a hoe. Just pointing that out there. I don't know how I didn't go through that, but whatever.
4 lasers. What a waste.
Total of 12 lasers. Better stay frosty.
Caution. 4 laser cannons detected.
That was real close. I wanted you to kill the other enemies. You know, like I literally pointed at them too, but Shadow just has an inconsistent homing attack that's just, again, it makes him a worse version of Sonic. Sonic, for some reason, has better control of the homing attack. I don't know why Shadow doesn't. Yeah, like they could have just reskinned Sonic and it would have been fine. But no, they had to make Shadow somehow worse.
Perfect as always.
I was expecting Final Fortress to be more cancerous, but I only had to retry once, I think. Maybe twice. But we're getting through this pretty well. We still have to do the final story, which isn't too bad. Metal Sonic is pretty easy,
Okay,
in my
no
opinion.
more games.
Intercept mode complete.
The end of the line, Doctor.
Enough of this! Shadow! Rouge! Omega! Time to meet your maker! I'll show you what real evil is!
This is it. Let's go.
I'll take it from here. Level up.
I'll take it from here.
Annihilate! Annihilation! Annihilation! Fire! Fire! Annihilation! Charge! Fire!
I'll take it from here.
I think with the time freeze, we'll be able to take this boss more efficiently. The one-time chaos control is going to be useful. In a boss fight, at least.
Give them all just a
Chaos control. Ultimate power.
Had enough yet?
Robot must be eliminated. I won't go down that
Here.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, that was pretty easy with time freeze. That's like the only boss where it actually like helps.
All right.
because you can actually build it fast enough for it to matter. In the other, even in the Albatross and the first one, you can't really build Chaos Control fast enough for it to even do anything in the boss fight. So even if it helps, it's like you're already gonna like get a B rank by that time.
Eight-man target completely destroyed.
Now let's find that secret treasure.
What, you didn't realize it was all shadow androids as soon as you entered? Oh, a stupid fucking plotline that never does anything.
Destroy immediate area.
Hey, Omega, did I ever tell you that Shadow is a robot and... Oh, never mind. Good luck.
You know about cloning. The original must exist somewhere.
All this for what? Nothing? I might as well go look for that Master Emerald, since that irritating echidna's here.
Something never changes.
What are you saying? What else is that famous president supposed to do?
It is amusing to see Shadow actually have some level of banter, which I do wish there was more of. Instead of them trying to make Shadow like a Vegeta clone throughout the dark ages of Sonic, really. That's kind of what they turned Shadow into after Heroes Adventure 2 and pretty much Shadow the Hedgehog 05. They made Shadow the Hedgehog into a Vegeta clone in one of the endings, but after that, after his character arc was basically resolved, after he got over the amnesia shit, he basically just turned into Vegeta, where he just like only wants to fight Sonic, and that's all he does. Otherwise, he just isn't present in the game. Even in Sonic Forces, he did really nothing. Like, I know he was like the contributor towards like Infinite's backstory, but he didn't do anything in Sonic Forces. Like, he was just there because people like Shadow. So they gave him like some shitty ass DLC. But like, he literally did nothing in Sonic Forces. Of all the themes for the teams, this is probably my favorite one. We all danced in fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we waited as the Eggman watches. I think it's such a cool theme. It's like this like techno kind of techno like darker vibe, which has always been like a motif with Shadow that they kind of forgot about. Like in Sonic Adventure 2, all of Shadow's stages had like, it was basically like a darker version of Sonic's like kind of classical like upbeat music. It was more of a darker like techno vibe. It was more futuristic. And it was kind of the same sense of upbeat, but for a darker like purpose. You know what I'm saying? The levels songs were like centered around that kind of thing. That kind of music applied to all of the characters, but I thought it was interesting with Shadow specifically. I liked his stage music, and I like this theme too. I think it's pretty cool. God, I hate the Shadow Android plotline. It's so stupid. I'm pretty sure I ranted about it in fucking Hang Castle, but God, I just hate the way they incorporated that. Like, just Shadow potentially being a robot. Like, really? and I forgot the fucking Chaos Emerald. I completely forgot about the Chaos Emerald. I did. I did forget about the Chaos Emerald. Oh my god. That was my one fucking purpose when I wanted to do Final Fortress on Team Dark. But I completely fucking forgot about the Chaos Emerald. I needed that last Chaos Emerald. We're doing it on Team Rose. I'm not doing it on Team Shadow. Yeah. I'm not gonna play through what, 11 minutes of gameplay again? No. We're gonna do it on Amy Rose.
Okay, here we go.
But yeah, while we work on that, I'm gonna talk about my overall thoughts and feelings on Team Dark. At first, it was challenges. The whole point of Team Dark is that it's supposed to take everything we've known about Team Sonic and made it a harder experience. That's what it's supposed to be. It accomplishes that pretty well. I guess just don't hit the lever. Thank you.
Here we are.
Whatever. But at first it was like, yeah, it was an acceptable amount of challenge.
Do you guys want to try down there?
It was an acceptable amount of challenge in Seaside Hill, Ocean Palace, all of that.
Here we go.
And even in Grand Metropolis Power Plant, all that, all the beginning stages, but then you got to, I think it was, Casino. Yeah, you got to Bingo Highway, and you could see that the difficulty goes from harder, like it goes from a hard mode to like a fucking demon like difficulty, whatever is like above hard. That's what Team Dark was in terms of Bingo Highway. They just had way more threats of falling off than Team Sonic, and since the controls for that was so bad on Team Sonic, it made it frustrating there. But then, since it's like way harder to do on Team Dark, the bad controls more often than not kills you like multiple times before you can get past this section, unless you get really lucky. I slogged through fucking like Bingo Highway. I didn't even want to reset Bingo Highway. I didn't even want to reset through Bingo Highway because I knew I would go through the entire stage just to potentially die again when I could just be going through the playthrough as normal. Like, I would rather just do that than waste my time through the stage just to fucking die at the same, like, stupid-ass section again. And normally I wouldn't even feel like that. Normally I would just reset so I could, like, get the air rank. But I didn't even feel like doing that with fucking, Team Dark, because their levels are just so much longer than the other teams. That's what adds to the difficulty too. Like, it's not even just the fact that it's harder. It's just longer too. That means you have to suffer through long gameplay sections while also having it be harder than the other ones. So yeah, that made Bingo Highway just way more annoying to play. Bingo Highway was already dumb enough with the pinball mechanics and how hard to control that was. So when you take it on a team like Team Dark and you add so many more pitfalls, you're gonna get a bad gameplay experience. And it did become a bad gameplay experience. I wanted to talk more, but I was just so fucking mad that I just kept dying to to the same fucking section over and over that I just ended up having to lock in. Also, I couldn't even find a key on Team Amy for some reason. I don't know why I couldn't find one of Team Amy's keys, but I'm gonna try Team Chaotix. I legitimately couldn't find the Team Rose key. I couldn't find it. I completed the stage, I couldn't find it. I don't know where it went. I guess it just disappeared. Or was in a box that I passed, and I didn't mean to. But anyway, then the Rail Canyon stuff wasn't even that bad. It was kind of bullshit in the second one, but I mean, that's just how it always is. With the bobsled stuff and some of the other stuff too. Anyway, then Egg Albatross was fine. I think it's when we get to not Frog. I mean, Frog Forest was done, but it's when we got to Hang Castle where things took a darker turn because of how bad Shadow controls compared to Sonic. Like, there were so many instances where he just falls off the map because his homing attack is just super inconsistent. I don't know why it keeps going to places I'm not aiming at, but it just does. Why does it happen? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Okay, cool. I love that of you, Team Galax. But anyway, I just couldn't tell you why Shadow, specifically, is so much more inconsistent than Sonic. Even though they play relatively the same with the Tornado Jump and the Rocket Excel. They have the same startup of the Rocket Excel, but Shadow's Rocket Excel, for some reason, is just worse. It's just worse for no reason. And also, the homing attack, once again, worse. It's so inconsistent. There were so many instances where I was trying to hit a spring or an enemy, but then, for some reason, it would just, like, the lock-on just didn't work. So, it would either take me to, like, a different enemy and make me take damage, or I would end up homing attacking off the map, and I just had to live with it. And if you die, you lose all your points. So when you lose so many points you've built up, that means you're gonna finish this stage with an E rank, despite all the progress you've made towards getting an A rank. So you either have to reset, or you just have to accept the fact that you get an E rank, and that's just the way it is. And it just sucks when you have to do that again and again if you want to get that A rank. That's why with Team Dark, since the levels were so long, I just didn't care. I didn't care. If I did it on Team Sonic or Team Rose or Team Chaotix even, I wouldn't have cared that much. But when I have to do Team Dark, since the levels are just so much longer, I just didn't care enough to reset. I didn't care about the A rank. I just wanted to get it over with. Because if I end up having to reset at Final Fortress, I would have had to spend another 11 minutes on the same stage. I would have had to spend another 11 minutes on the exact same stage, just to potentially die at the same section or earlier, because Shadow decides that he wants to homing attack into fucking Narnia instead. I get that it is meant to be difficult. I get that that's the entire point of Team Dark and its missions. But there's a difference between making something challenging and something fucking bullshit. The early stages of Team Dark were a challenge, and they weren't even that much longer than Team Sonic. But then when you go to later stages, it's bullshit. It's just bullshit. Especially once you have to do tighter platforming, you realize how bad Shadow controls compared to Sonic, and you just kind of want to wish you played Team Sonic instead. Like, you'd rather just play fucking Sonic. Then you contemplate why you were even playing this game when you could play when you could be playing as Team Sonic in the game known as Sonic Heroes, not Shadow Heroes. So you just end up playing Team Sonic and just have a way better gaming experience. Yeah, sure, Team Sonic has the same problems. The problem with Team Dark is that it's the same team, but not only does it have the same problems but worse, but also the character itself is worse. Shadow is just worse than Sonic in this game. Why is that? Couldn't tell you. At least Omega is better than Knuckles, but I mean, they do the same things, essentially. Omega just does it smoother than Knuckles. Omega still has the potential to, like, literally eliminate himself by punching, because for some reason you can't control the momentum of the punch. So he just fucking, like, he ends up slipping and sliding in his punch animation, so therefore you just kill yourself more often than not when you're at, like, a platform and you have to get rid of a bunch of enemies. So if you don't use the speed character, you're going to use the power character and then accidentally kill yourself because you were on Omega or Knuckles. It's an unfortunate reality, but it's the fucking truth. Just when I think of Team Dark, it's just give all the pain of Team Sonic, but then just double it and give it to the next person. I like the challenge of Team Dark, but then they just artificially raise the stakes through just some dumb bullshit, like the enemies. Like the enemy amounts. The enemy amounts I could live with. But then, like, I'm losing track of like my mind right now, because I really want to get this over with so I can beat the game. The game is just like double it, give it to the next person with Team Sonic, because all this stuff like Sonic being very slippery, Knuckles being slippery. Yeah, with Sonic and Knuckles being slippery, it's just even worse with Team Dark, because Shadow's not only slippery, but like he just has a more inconsistent and laggy like homing attack. His homing attack is just worse than Team Sonic's. Than Sonic's homing attack. Dude, how does that even hit? How? You didn't even lift up your hammer yet. I didn't even touch you, and you just hit me with the hammer hitbox somehow. Oh my god. I hate the hammer robot. I hate the big 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 hammer robot. Show your face, you coward. My god, bro. You have to attack him in such a specific way, but he doesn't show that weak point at the time. You just have to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. 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 This game is terrible. This game is terrible. Holy shit. Holy shit. This game is fucking awful, man. Fuck Christ. I'm gonna try Team Rose again. I can't take chaotics. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take the pain. I can't take another helmet robot. The helmet robot is so bad. I hate the helmet robot. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Oh my god. I'm like realizing that I should have used Team Blast, but I just don't care. I don't fucking care anymore. I just don't want to fight it ever. I just hate I hate that enemy. And it's for all the reasons I've already mentioned on the other teams. With the helmet robot, with Team Chaotix, Team Sonic, I hate the helmet robot because it just slows down the pace of the game for no reason. And you have to attack it in a hyper-specific spot. It takes fucking forever for a normal enemy. It's stupid. And with Team Dark, it's even worse. Because fucking, they just put so much fucking more emphasis on it. When they really shouldn't. Because the robots are stupid. It's such a dumb design. You shouldn't have to attack a very hyper-specific point. You shouldn't have to attack a hyper-specific point just to fucking kill one enemy. It's stupid. And before you can even attack that specific point, you have to wait for him to swing and then knock him over so that the helmet comes off. It's such a stupid fucking addition to the game. Why did they ever add him? But again, when you have to deal with it on Team Dark, it's just much worse because not only is there more of them, like, there's more of them, and like, you have to deal with them either normally or through a Team Blast. Just dealing with more of it in general is just more frustrating. Which makes Team Dark so fucking annoying. I don't even have to fight this dumbass other one.
Eggman's robots are everywhere. What are we gonna do?
This. That's what we're gonna do it. Observe as how I speak with robots with this one simple trick that robots hate. That all doctors hate. Dr. Eggman's. Whatever fucking multiverse. This one simple trick, it's called a Team Blast. It's activated with your Z button, or in my case, my R3 button. Because I have a PS5 controller. But yeah, and then I don't really have much else to say other than like I think it has the weakest story of all of them. I think Team Dark, it's mostly with Shadow himself. I think Team Dark by far has the weakest story of the four, except for maybe Team Rose. Team Rose is really dumb, but Team Dark, you have Shadow in particular, who's never really explained anything, and he's going through this journey to find out who he is, and he's just like, it doesn't even get resolved, so the story itself is objectively unfinished. Like, he doesn't go through the arc of self-discovery, because, like, it just doesn't get resolved, even in the final story. It's mostly just oh, we have to kick Metal Sonic's ass now. Okay, I'm getting really tired of running into the spikes here. I really don't want to do special stages, but they're fine enough that I can do it. I can do it. It's just stupid. Because these they're too fast. You can't possibly react to the spikes that come up. It's dumb. It's really dumb. And then sometimes you just weave through them like What, was I supposed to not get hit? Was I supposed to not get hit? No, it looked like I was gonna get hit, but nope, you didn't. You didn't get hit. But in other times, you leave left and then you get hit anyway, so, yeah. Again, inconsistent hitboxes, this game. Really likes to show inconsistent hitboxes. I'm starting to sound like... I'm starting to sound like... I'm sounding like... I've been sounding like a guy who just hates this game. I do like this game. I do like a lot of things about this game. But oh my god, the amount of bullshit in it is pissing me off. And especially right now, because I saved Team Dark for last. So all the problems that I had with it are just magnified to a certain degree. At least it doesn't have the misfortune of having the... Amy? Amy, what are you doing? What are you doing, you dumb bitch? What are you doing, you dumb whore? What was that? What was that? What was that? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck was that?
Okay, here we go.
What the fuck was that? Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You're just gonna have Amy walk backwards on me when I'm trying to get a Chaos Emerald? Really? Really, game? Really? 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 I think I just found a new complaint about this game. I didn't like it before, but it's like... considering that it just set me back like this, I'm gonna talk about it now. The special stages. Fuck the special stages. They're either brain dead easy or shit like this happens. I forgot that Amy can't wall jump because she's like the only speed character who can. Because of course not. Why is she like the only character that can't do it? Like, it's fun. She can't rocket excel consistently either. She does this stupid ass hammer thing that is never it's never important, but they felt like they had to add it somehow. Like, you might as well have just made her a power character if you weren't gonna give her like anything related to speed. Like, you couldn't give her wall jump. You can't. You didn't even let her get rocket excel. You kind of just like made her just the worst speed character ever. Which again, you didn't have to, but whatever. But yeah, special stages. I should probably be saving it for the end of the review when I beat the final story, because like that means I played the whole game, or at least the main story. I gotta talk about them anyway. The special stages are stupid. They're either like brain dead easy or fucking really dumb. Because like in the first few Chaos Emeralds, even some of the later ones, that in this playthrough, it was so easy to just collect the things and then immediately like boost through it, and then like you just got the Chaos Emerald immediately, essentially. So and then you get the Chaos Emerald once you get the Chaos Emerald immediately, there's like no challenge. And so, like, you make the Emerald lane that way. But then you have whatever the fuck that was, where the challenge comes from reacting to the spikes before they even come up. Because you made it physically impossible to react to the spikes while you're boosting. Or if you have the momentum from boosting. and since spikes kill like literally every bit of momentum and it like erases your boost, you have to spend a shit ton of time like getting that speed back up before you end up running into one again. When you do, not if, when, because you literally cannot react to the spikes. You kind of just have to hope and pray that you don't accidentally run into them while you boost up to the emerald in time, which isn't that hard, but when you fail or hit a spike and then you end up failing because of it, it just gets annoying because you have to do the stage all over again just to have a chance to get the emerald again. Why couldn't you just redo the stage? Just cause. That's it. Just cause. Just because we wanted you to suffer. And then sometimes Amy will just go to the roof or whatever speed character you happen to be playing. Why is Amy just going backwards like last time? Why did she even do that? Why did she do that again? Or yeah, something like that will happen too. It's also really buggy because the momentum of the characters isn't supposed to collide with a tube. You aren't supposed to run in a strict tube with these characters. And so, more often than not, the characters just end up glitching up when they have to fucking run around it to collect the emeralds. So the controls are just even worse when you have to fucking go through that. Come on, God damn it. There's so much goddamn distance. I really don't want to do this stage again, so let's, come on. No, come on, Amy, don't slow down. Please don't slow the fuck down. You're right there. Like, come on, this is such bullshit, dude. Come on, bro. This is so fucking gay. God, I hate this stage. I hate the special stages so goddamn much, dude. Oh my god, bro. God, Amy Rose is so short. Look at the time difference. Sonic's is 6 minutes. Shadow's is 11 and a half. Team Rose is 3 minutes. And Team Chaotix is 5. I could probably make it a little shorter, but god damn it. There's just the time disparity. It means I only have to play... I don't want to fucking... Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I don't want to fucking play through Team Rose again. But if I have to play through Team Sonic, I have to play it for 6 fucking minutes. While I could just have like 2 or 3 with Amy Rose. So I'm just doing this stage over and over and over and over again. Yeah, just go where I got that here. Fine. Just go where I literally... Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? Since this is the Team Dark video, I'm just gonna cut this part out, and we're just gonna end it on Team Dark. In conclusion, Team Dark fucking sucks. I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm not even gonna cut this part out because fuck this section. Fuck Team Dark. Fuck the special stages. They are gay, and I hate the special stages. I hate the helmet robot. I hate the big. I hate both of the hammer robots in general. But the helmet one, fucking stupid. It's the most cancerous thing ever. They should never have added this fucking enemy to the game. Team Dark, this fucking nightmarish to play. Oh my god, bro. Everything that could be said bad about Team Sonic's playthrough is 10 times worse on Team Shadow. Like you notice the time disparity between Shadows is supposed to be a little longer, but then when stuff like this happens, it's 3 minutes longer. Here, it's not that long. It's not that long here either. It's not this long here either. So a minute longer. It's 2 minutes longer here. 2 minutes longer here. Like, I don't have a problem with Team Shadow missions being like, on average, like 2 minutes longer than Team Sonic, but it's just so fucking inconsistent. Like, obviously, Team Shadow is meant to be longer than Team Sonic, but the time disparity is either the same, or it'll just be like 6 minutes longer. I spent 6 more minutes on Mystic Mansion than on Team Shadow than Team Sonic. It's stupid. It's twice as long as Sonic's level here. And then here, it's 2 minutes longer on Robot Storm. Here, it's about the same time. And then here, it's 5 minutes longer. You spend 5 more minutes to get the same rank on Team Shadow than on Team Sonic. And then Egg Emperor is the same. It's just such an inconsistent mess when it comes to the challenge level in Team Dark. Egg Fleet was just the prime example of Shadow's controls being a fucking mess, and his homing attack being the most inconsistent thing ever. If Shadow had the homing attack chain that Sonic had in Mystic Mansion, I guarantee you I would have died like 4 fucking times doing that, because Team Shadow's homing attack sometimes, like, once every 10 homing attacks, Shadow will just homing attack to a different fucking spot where you weren't aiming at, or he just won't lock onto anything and he'll just jump off the map. It's stupid. I don't know why Shadow just does that, but he does, and so I have to suffer because of that. I guarantee you that the recording for this video is just way longer than any other playthrough. 3 hours 41 minutes. Yeah, it's at least an hour longer. So yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, we're gonna do the last part on a separate video. I think the last part is easy, but I just cannot. I'm gonna do the Chaos Emerald off screen. I just can't. I can't get the Chaos Emerald here. This special stage is fucking stupid. I hate the special stages. But I just want to fucking get this video over with. I'm hungry. I'm tired. It's 4:30 in the morning. I just don't want to play this. I beat the game in one. I beat the story in one sitting. We can deal with the final story. No problem. Fucking as soon as we get the emerald off screen, I'll just make a recording of the final stage. It's irrelevant. The final boss is easy as fuck. It's nothing. But I don't feel like doing all this right now. I just don't want to. So I'll do the final part like tomorrow maybe, or whenever I feel like it. When I feel like doing it, I just don't care. I don't care right now. I just don't care. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna have to say. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like hearing me get angry about stuff, be sure to let me know in the comments, because there's a lot of things I can get angry at. There's a lot of things I can complain about. There's a lot of things I can bitch about. Anything ranging from stuff from my childhood that was ruined. I still haven't even like finished elaborating on Gwen from Total Drama or Sly Cooper. Those were kind of like unfinished tangents. So if you want to hear more about that, if you've even seen this stuff, if you've even seen all the stuff I've even said, if you want to see me talk about all this stuff, any of the stuff I've said, let me know in the comments. Maybe talking about something like that would make for a good video. But yeah, rest in peace, Raven Nation, and I will see you guys next time.